You know what? I really should sleep on everything. Even the email. I sent an email last night, and I woke up this morning having to be like, "Hello, good morning." After sleeping on it, and I was. And it was like a professional email and like kind of like a serious topic. And I was like, I should just always wait. So it was the halter top.
I will give it to TarasWrld. It is a cute halter top. And I could see it for New Year's. I could.
Maybe if you're a bridesmaid in 2016.
Her name is Trish. She's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink. Hot topic queen and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
What?
I love it. You're wearing a gift I got you, finally.
It's the only head that fits with headphones. So I can finally...
Oh my God, that's what it was. I was like, wow, your head looks bigger today. I love a big head. I have a huge one. Wow.
Yeah, I finally can be cozy with my headphones while we film.
Oh my
I'm usually
God,
freezing back there.
Are you?
No.
The girls would lose their minds if they saw you right now. You have to go up with that. They love that because they love their golden,
They have the braid.
the roomy braid crochet. Anyways, we'll get to that. Hi, welcome to the Just Trish podcast. It is Thursday. Woo woo! Everybody's working for the weekend. If you can't tell, I have had not one but two meals already, and it's only 10 a.m. So I am, I'm happy. I'm energetic. I did have a Baja Blast, not sponsored. And I was like, I mean, you can see the Baja Blast. I'm like, but it's an aesthetic. If you know, you know. I don't know. They're pretty good. It gives me way too much energy for now, which I need because today is a long day. It's going to be a marathon today. I'm going until about 10 p.m. tonight. You try being an influencer for a day. So we're starting a little early while Oscar joins us a little later. So the first half hour of this might be just me and Moses talking about how cute our kids are. Moses has some hot topic. He told me about Mikayla. I was like, wow. He's like, it's breaking news, actually. And I was like, okay, well, I'll wait for the podcast. You guys, I will be at the Netflix is a Joke Comedy Festival. I will be in conversation with Netflix stars Tuesday, May 5th at the Wiltern at 9:45 p.m. Tickets are on pre-sale right now. They go on sale to the public on Friday, January 23rd at 10 a.m. But right now, you can get that pre-sale. Come see me talk with a really exciting Netflix star. I'm really excited to be a part of this. It's a crazy thing. I'm so excited. Check it out. Also, vote for me at the iHeartRadio Awards. I am nominated for your favorite Broadway debut. It gets some stiff competition, but hey, it's fan voted. If I know one thing that Trisha Paytas has taught me is anything is possible. So we're gonna keep going and get that award. It was granted to Rachel Zegler last year, and I'm up against like iconic people with like amazing voices, but you just never know. I would be very Katie Heron and just like share my trophy with everybody because everyone in my category deserves it. And finally, go to patreon.com/justtrish. We do bonus episodes every week. Me and Moses are doing vision boards this week. They're really fun. I challenged myself to do an all pink vision board for Valentine's Day. So check it out if you want to see what's on both of ours. And our headshot of the month is me as a mime. Which yesterday I did something very mime related. And they're like, have you ever worn this kind of makeup? I was like, I wore it last week actually. So, just happened to be a coincidence. So, and the sticker is the I'm No Longer Talking sticker, which is Oscar's favorite little thumbnail of mine. So if you guys want to get those, they're monthly. They're going strong. My sister is sending them out. I'm signing them. It's a great time. And justtrish.com, while we're at it, justtrish.com, we have cups. We are getting more stuff in, so we are making room. So some stuff is on sale. You'll see it when you go to the actual product. It's not showing it on like the homepage. When you go to the actual product, you'll see stuff that is reduced pricing. So go to justtrish.com. I feel like I guess that's everything. Moses is at Moses Hackman on TikTok. Just honestly, I love that you're like a repost of a clip farm. Is that what they call them? Clip farm.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm a farmer.
You're farming on there. You reposted a edit. Shout out Jimmy Wetzel. We just have to shout him out. Honestly, just icon, king of editing. Like literally everybody, the comments are flooded. Always, I go to check the comments. Like, what are they saying? What, they think we're so funny. They're like, Jimmy's the funniest. And you are. Jimmy, we love you. He's so great. Moses just uploaded. You know it's a good editor when you re-upload like an edit and it's so good. I don't really watch these back, so I miss the edits quite often, but when I see them up on TikTok, they make me giggle. Jimmy's a real one. He'll be joining us soon. We have a very special project in February coming, which I'm really excited about, to raise money for some good causes. So we'll be there. We're also going to the WB tour soon, and Jimmy's joining us there too. We love him. We love Jimmy. We love everyone. The show is just Trish, but also Oscar and Moses and Callie and Mom and everybody, which we we love everybody, and we love you guys. Thanks for being here. I'm super excited for Netflix Is a Joke. Did you see that lineup? Oh my gosh.
It's everybody. Like, is there somebody that's not on it? It's basically every person that's ever watched Netflix is on it.
Yes. Shout out Hot Topic Jake Shane getting his podcast picked up by Netflix. His third season will be on Netflix exclusively. Like, wow. Amazing. Honestly, amazing. Like, it is amazing. Like, he has a show on Hulu about his life coming, but then he also has his podcast on Netflix. Like, he's literally just the monopoly. He's the boardwalk and the park place. He's just taking it all. And we love to see it, honestly. I like Jake. He's actually, like, one of the, like, nicest people, like, truly nice that I've ever met. He is everywhere. Talk about networking. We see him at the Ben Platt show. We see him at Wicked. Like, we see him everywhere, amongst other things. He's with Alex Earl and all his famous friends. And who's he has another, Sophia Richie. And anyways, congrats. We love you, Jake Shane. We love Netflix, and we love Hulu. We love them all. Is there one we don't like?
No, we love entertainment. We are consumers of entertainment. We work in the entertainment business.
We do work here.
It's our home.
I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Love this. Are you excited for the Netflix? By the way, the Netflix is in conversation with, so it's not. I'm not performing like my music. If that's what people were asking. It's an interview set, which I want to get more of that. I do want to do more interviews. Like, I really do. I get excited to do it. Obviously, I could be a little more polished, a little more like researched and stuff, like not researched, but like polished. But you have to do stuff to get practice at it. So I'm happy.
You're basically a talk show host on Netflix for this night.
Well, for this night, right? It's live. It's not going on Netflix, but I do think we get to record it for our podcast. I believe, but come see it live because it'll be lots of fun. And the Wiltern's pretty intimate, right? It's like 1,500.
Yeah, not too big.
Yeah.
It's in older theaters. It's very beautiful and different.
If it's good enough for Hilary Duff, it's good enough for me. Hilary Duff's performing my songs. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was like,
heck?
wait, this is familiar.
I know this.
And I was like, but that's not my wife.
Nope. No, it was not.
Yes, I was going to report the video, but then I saw that, somebody tagged me. Was like, oh, this is Hilary Duff. I'm like, I heard about her.
Icon coming back doing shows in the UK.
Because she's from the famous mom group, right?
The Toxic Mom group, I suppose, which I guess could also be the famous one. Yes. Is that how you know her?
Yeah.
How do you know Liz? You don't know Liz McGuire. How do you know Hilary Duff? Like,
through you. We watched movies when we first met.
Did you know her before?
Not really.
But did you know the name?
Names are definitely not names, but
Oh, really?
yeah, names are not.
But I would think the opposite. I feel like Hilary Duff is like a name you might hear, but you may not know who she is or what she does. Interesting.
Not in my world. There was no.
Wow, that's like to me
mention of her.
Like craziest opposites attract. I was saying this with Moses too. It's like before, because me and Moses have so much fun. We laugh, we're giggling all the time with each other. But I feel like I talked about this before, like on the podcast, like his jokes and stuff like that always like catching me off guard. So I think everyone always goes like, "Oh my God, Trisha doesn't think he's funny." I think you're like the funniest person ever. But I will say we are like opposites. But I think this is why we work so well. I've never met someone more opposite in like life. Do you know what I mean? Like parts of life that we come from, parts of the world, not parts of the world.
Look at our
but
2016 trend.
Yes. Oh, that's a perfect example. Yeah, because we looked at it in Glam. Moses rarely posts on Instagram, but he posted the 2016 trend, and I was like, it's like a different person, but like I love that part of you, and you still are that person. It's just like right. Look at our 2016s, like just coming from different. Obviously, we're meshing well together now, and we have the same like morals and beliefs and all that stuff like that. But it is always gaggy to me when you're like, oh, I didn't know who Hilary Duff was. I was like, to me, she's like the biggest star in the whole world. Like to me, she's like our generation's Madonna. Like I think like everyone knows her. So when you're like, I didn't know her, I was like, what? So you knew her through me. We watched Raise Your Voice and Lizzie McGuire and
yeah, Lizzie McGuire probably was the most because you were buying a lot of stuff. Lizzie McGuire, cups and things and bags.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Will you like Google when I'm like buying all that stuff? Are you like, what is this? Or are you just like?
No, we saw the movie and then all the stuff.
Okay.
The stuff is my education. As you get those things, I get to learn about all those subjects.
I should say so many. There's so many moments that I like. It's not Valentine's Day yet, but so many moments when I've like fallen in love with Moses. And one of them is like when we moved into this house. And we got the house together. You putting away my bling cups and like putting them on display. It was just like the cutest thing ever because you were like organizing them and you were putting them up and you were displaying them. It was like the first thing in our house that was like finished was like our bling cup cabinet, and it just was like, oh wow, like taking interest in like not only things I like and collect, but like displaying. It made me feel really, I don't know. And then I look at you now and like, I love the Barbie shirt. The girls would just love it. You have to go up in this hat. Anyways, how are you?
Good, but people are just stealing all my nachos.
Stealing it?
Eating my nachos.
Oh gosh. Our TikTok today is not sarcasm, you guys. Me laughing when there's a hot topic. Moses
No, this
brought
was
up.
literally me this morning showing her this hot topic, and then I opened TikTok and I see everyone was making fun of me.
Wait, who? What? Who was making fun of you?
No, I'm joking. Yeah.
And someone did say Moses so chronically online, he probably showed her this trend, and that's very accurate.
It was
actually.
like I showed you the trend, but then I backed off. I was like, I'm not sure I want to do this, but then
That's
it's
true.
funny. And then I thought about it. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you showed me the trend. It was the one where it's like you're like laughing at your husband jokes. It's like, Valentine's Day is coming up, or you want a purse or whatever it is. Mine's obviously Moses has been cooking me up a storm, like way too much. Like I'm gonna like lock in very, very soon because I have been literally eating pasta every night because I have the best husband who'll be like, you want pasta? Like I'm gonna cook you. And it's been delicious, but I do need to like lock in. But aside from that, mine was like, but he's cooking tonight. So you're like, but then I came up and I was like, you want to do that TikTok? And you're like, no, it's mean. I was like, no, people loved it because they get it. Because your hot topics are very off the wall. You're very,
But this one I feel like is very on point. It's like,
okay.
All right. So we all know Mikayla. Do you guys know Mikayla? Another person I would not know without
I
you.
love the setup. We do miss Oscar for the setup. Both me and you are not. But this is great. You're good. You're great.
Yeah, I even screenshot it.
Okay.
So
This may be one of the coolest PR packages I've ever seen. My new launch comes in a literal fish tin. And guess what? These aren't just for influencers. I'm going to be giving 10 of them to you.
You better send me
This
one.
fish tin is for my new line called Snatch It, and it is literally salmon-derived PDRN. So it only
Oh.
made sense to put it in a fish tin. Ocean-born
That's funny. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Snatch It's a crazy name though. Okay, so it's salmon. I guess people put salmon like sperm on themselves, so it's like salmon derived, is what she's saying.
I mean the orange. I mean that's the roe. It's like caviar. It's like the eggs of the fish.
Okay, is it like sperm or is it like just eggs?
It's the eggs.
Oh, and people put that on their skin.
Yeah. But
It is a cute idea.
I don't know, but it's not like the last thing I would think about is cosmetics in tin fish.
I guess like I
Like,
get the idea of
there's-
salmon, but
I think she wanted to make it happen, so she's like, "There's something in here."
Right,
I
are you
think she really
excited?
wanted to jump on the trend of the tin fish, but then she shows it's like, "It's so beautiful! I can't believe it. I want to put it up on the wall." I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't look.
you would put it up on the wall. You
Not
put it right
this
behind
one.
you. My headshot will be replaced by Mikayla's Snatch It.
I don't know. Maybe I'll put my tin fish in it, but
Should I DM her and see if she'll send us one?
yeah. First of all, she should, as it is, because she said she's only sending it to beauty influencers.
She says she's not only sending it to beauty influencers.
Right. So she should send me one too.
Oh, okay.
I'll review
You
it.
want to? Oh, we could probably share one. I want one too. We could share it.
So anyway, once again, people are like, tin fish, what? No, yes. And suddenly,
It is kind of becoming trendy. I don't know if it like was before you. I mean, obviously I know it through you. It's my Hillary Duff where I'm like, I wasn't familiar with the game, but
yeah, I don't take credit at all. I think tin fish reviews, Marcus and Lucy, they're like the godfathers of tin fish. And they the one that got me
is
interested
that the
in
ones
it.
that are in England? Mm-hmm. You think they started it?
Yeah. And by the way, they announced they're pregnant.
Oh, congrats. That's exciting.
Yeah. Baby girl, I think.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
And but tin fish has lots and lots of nutrition value, like huge, especially for all the people that need protein and all those things and all the omegas and like tin fish is where it is. Sardines, that's where it is. So I highly recommend.
I really want to do a video with you trying tin fish, like all of them, but I wonder if I could like actually stomach it. Like, do you think it might make me like physically sick?
Some of them I think you could, like spicy fish, Look, you had spicy shrimp last night with the pasta,
Cooked.
right? All of them are cooked.
Oh, how are
Yeah.
they lasting for a year in tin?
It's because they're cooked and they sit in oil. So that's what preserves them.
I'm really surprised you like that because I feel in general you love things that are like fresh from the ground, organic, farmers market stuff. So I'm surprised you like things that have been sitting in a tin.
I think that's why I'm so picky. because I only like the ones that are actually good. Because so many of them I don't like. So, but when it comes to sardines and octopus and things like that, it's hard to find them fresh every time, all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, and nutrition again. As far as nutrition, like one can of fish can give you such great nutrition boost, which will be hard for me to find in a different way.
Right. Well, I'm down to try it for the boost of protein.
Yeah, I can pick ones that you like. I just had one that was actually shrimp scampi.
Ooh, was it good? Did
It
it taste
was-
like scampi?
It was good. It was
What is scampi? Like, I know what it is. I get it from Cheesecake Factory,
the
but what
sauce.
is it?
I think it's just the sauce, the spicy
But
sauce.
how do you make a scampi?
I don't know top of my head, but I'm just guessing. Just like yesterday, it was kind of like paprika, chili peppers.
That was so good.
It was good.
Oh my god, that was like too good. That's when I knew. I was like, I'm it's out of control. Even tomorrow's supposed to be bolognese night. I'm thinking like we might need to just do like a steak and eggs or something like that because it's like the pasta's been out of control, but like it's wonderful. It's wonderful, but oh man, that was so good.
Well, it was just this week we tried different recipes, which was interesting.
Because my whole FYP is pasta and protein, and I'm just like, okay, I need to chill. It looks really good, but it's been great.
So yeah, so anyway, Teen Fish has made it to the beauty community.
Yeah, Mikayla. Honestly, if Mikayla's doing it, you know it's the trend. You know it's the hot thing right now. I like it. I get it. It is a weird thing when you think of with beauty, but I'm there for it.
And then basically the person that is leading the way and for all of us that wants to be Chinese. So her name is Sherry, and I forgot to mention last time the name.
I love this. I love your hot topics to start it off. This is great.
So she
It really is the same as like Oscar telling me stuff because it's like sometimes a foreign language. Like he'll like name these hot Hollywood stars. I'm like, what? And now you're like leading the but I love, by the way, I love this. I hope that came across last time. Like I do love your tea this morning. You had some, you were like making it for real. Like I think the Chinese lifestyle, I think everyone should adopt. I think all the Chinese people look great. I think it's like,
No, my throat was a bit scratchy yesterday, and I was like, you know what? With the apples, I threw in some ginger,
Yeah.
some cinnamon, a little bit of honey at the end, and my goji berries, and
you feel better.
yeah, I feel better. It tasted good too. That's what was
right.
so amazing. That I think we always think about ginger as like so strong and powerful and just not fun to drink, but the apples just make it sweet, and you forget about the ginger being in
Wait, I
there.
kind of want to try now. I kind of want to try it because that is Chinese medicine. You always do here is like the way to go. What is that called? Like, is that the Eastern medicine?
Yeah.
Because like Western medicine is what like pills and stuff, right? Which is like totally fine, of course. But Chinese medicine is more like nature, herbal,
Yeah.
natural. Obviously, everything is good. I'm down for anything.
No, I
but
think
it's-
all cultures, like every culture has certain things in their culture that has to do with lifestyle and health that is amazing, but we don't know about it. We're so stuck in our lane. And what's been beautiful about this trend is that everyone talks about how this is how you do it as far as when you approach another culture, not appropriation, but like learning and being excited about it and doing it respectfully and doing it so there's this beautiful dialogue between, specifically here it's Chinese, but between people from China that are like, welcome, we've been waiting for you, we're so happy you're here on this trend, we're so happy to see you in your slippers and drinking the hot water in the morning.
Well, we've been watching. Was it China? Remember those trends we used to watch where they would like clean? They'd go home and they'd put stuff in like the sterilizers. Is that a Chinese tradition?
Yeah,
or
that was definitely Chinese.
Oh my gosh! Like I was so, and I see people here adapted too. There's this one woman. Oh, I don't know her name. She's like a mom, and she does the same thing. She sterilizes her sunglasses and she like puts things together, and like it's I really. You've been to Asia or no?
The Philippines.
I would love to go to the Philippines. I would love to go, obviously Japan and like Korea would be great. China would be great. I would love to go there, not just for the Disneys too, although I heard their Disneys are amazing. But I would love to go. Singapore, my dad said Singapore was like the cleanest, safest country he's ever been to. Like I just would love, I don't feel like I'm worldly enough to like experience all cultures. Like I feel like I've been to Europe. Okay, I get that, love it. They have great food. Well, not England, but England has other great things. But in general, great breads, great pastas, all that stuff like that. I've never really been to the Asian countries. I've never been to Middle Eastern countries, although I would love to. I would love to visit. I guess we've been to Dubai.
And today I did my own take. So after I drink all of that, I took the apples, the berries, the ginger, and all that, and I made it into a smoothie.
How is that? Is it good? Oh, I love this for you.
And it's almost like warm ice cream, like it's a warm smoothie.
Ooh.
Like it's not cold, you know. So
I
anyway,
love
so we have a
that.
message from Sherry.
She messaged you?
Chinese baddies, Trisha Paytas is now one of us. She is drinking our boiled apples.
Earlier upstairs, like, don't look. I was like, what is it? You're like, no, don't look at it. What is
My
it?
new Chinese baddie lifestyle.
Yes!
What do you mean? You don't boil apples every morning?
And we've all
this
seen her,
is
Sherry.
Gonna make you healthy,
Yeah.
your skin clear.
Chinese
No, she
baddies,
is
your
the-
grandmother is going to be so excited when she sees this. Like, I kid you not. Like, she has been boiling apples for me my entire life. Trisha, you're a Chinese baddie. Yes, you're a Chinese baddie, Trisha. Okay, now you are in your Chinese era. Drink that boiled apple. Add those goji berries. Tea. Also, I just want to say, every single time I see like a newly Chinese baddie, they'll in my comments saying like, oh my god, I just became Chinese. Like, I just had my apple. I just had my kanji. I'm wearing my house slippers. Like, I am so excited, guys. Our community is so beautiful.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, watch me next week just be like, because it's the Chinese New Year coming, right? So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to go full out Year of the Horse. Wait, that makes me so excited because I like, yes, as someone in the past who's been accused of like culture appropriating, like, has never, I can honestly say, I can tell you when I've been a troll, I can tell you when I've been on drugs. Like, when it comes to like exploring other cultures, it's truly because like I feel like I've never like belonged anywhere. So when I meet someone with culture, or when I see like a culture I like love, obviously I know now to like research to make sure like nothing I'm doing is like offensive, and that I'm able to do it as, you know, not a part of that culture. But like I love that, like, to when you get like the go ahead from that to like, we love this and like keep doing it. Like, now I want to just explore so much because, again, I grew up like so small town and just like not worldly, and it's like there's so much out there, like you said, to like learn from so many people and so many things. And I think that's cool. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I honestly, because it was good. We did like it. And it's crazy because you were a little sick yesterday, and then I didn't even think about that because I was like, oh, you were totally fine this morning. Wow, we're Chinese baddies. I love that too. I love that name. You know me, I'm going to deep dive now. What else can I do to be a part of this movement? Because I love it. I feel we've already been, because someone's asked you if you were tapped into like the Chinese zodiacs, and we've been. That's our
Right.
thing.
So because most people say that's your next step, and we're like, no, we've been already in that step. For us, Chinese zodiac is the one that we love the most.
I mean, wait till you see. Okay, our centerpiece of our house is truly like this tiger that I spent way too much money on, but it's this giant tiger and it's blinked out. Everyone loves it, and people like love it, and they don't really know. But
That's
it was
Malibu.
It's Malibu. So our first was when she was born. She was the year of the tiger, and there was tigers everywhere. There was tigers on everything. We've always kind of been into our zodiacs. Our Chinese zodiacs. I'm a dragon. He's a snake. We've always been into it. And really early on, we're like, let's have 2 kids, both in our year, but like it's kind of hard to do both in the same year, but like, because basically it's every 12 years. So
Yeah.
you either have to have a kid at like 24, 36, or 48, because it's like every 12 or 12, I guess, like 12, 24, like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of rare because 24 is pretty young to have a kid, 36, not old, but like older, and then obviously like 48. So it was like rare to have it. But then our second, Elvis, ended up being dragon like me, and then Aquaman was snake, which is like so crazy. But we love all the zodiacs. I love that it's
Because
year
you
of the
always
horse.
said, like, that would be amazing. We'll have our ears. And I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way. How can we make that happen? Because also it has to be back to back so
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
Because our years were back to back.
Yep.
And I was like, I love the idea. And I thought, I can't see how it would be possible.
Thank you so much to Ro for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. Seeking healthcare isn't always just about physical health. It also impacts how people show up to work, in relationships, and with themselves. Ro makes it simple to get started on a weight loss journey with their free insurance checker or cash pay options to help people who qualify for medication regain confidence and start feeling like themselves again sooner. You've heard it everywhere. GLP-1s, and you may be like, how do I get this? It's so confusing. My insurance, who do I call? Ro takes out all the guesswork, okay? Because you don't want insurance, the stresses of it, to get in the way of your physical health. GLP-1s can be life-changing, but they're often perceived as too expensive and out of reach. That's why Ro offers more affordable ways to start a GLP-1. Whether they check your insurance coverage for free or show you FDA-approved cash pay alternatives, they'll ensure you pay the lowest price before you even start. You always hear, I don't know if I can afford it. Well, you may be able to, so check out Ro's free insurance checker today. Not having insurance coverage isn't the end of the road when seeking GLP-1 treatment. Some people may get discouraged if they're denied coverage or lack insurance altogether. Ro knows this is the reality for many patients and has affordable solutions. Covered or not, Ro offers FDA-approved GLP-1s insurance without the $1,000 price tag. So don't feel stuck in your weight loss efforts. Check out Ro's free insurance checker today. Ro wants to help people lose weight. That's why they have the lowest cost options out there, whether you're paying with insurance or cash. Ro's insurance checker lets you know if you're covered for GLP-1s for free. If you want to see if you're covered, just submit your insurance card and Ro will take care of the rest. No paperwork, no hassle, and no waiting on hold. We love to see that. Ro's free insurance checker will send you a comprehensive report of your coverage details so you can make a decision that's right for you and your goals. Even if you don't have insurance coverage, Ro offers cash pay options for more affordable FDA-approved GLP-1s. These cash pay options ship right to your door. No pharmacy visits required, which is wonderful. You don't have to worry about anyone being nosy and all up in your business. If you decide to move forward, Ro can help you understand if GLP-1s are right for you and your goals, but that's just the beginning. When you become a Ro member, you'll have support throughout the process. You'll have access to your provider on demand for any questions. Join the over 1 million people who've trusted Ro to check their coverage for free. 1 million people. Be a part of that, okay? So go to ro.co/Trish for your free insurance check. That's ro.co/Trish to see if your insurance covers GLP-1s for free. Go to ro.co/safety for box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. Thank you, Ro, for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. Yeah.
And it happened. That's
It did
insane.
happen. It was crazy. Yeah, it was wild. But anyways, Malibu was like Year of the Tiger. But the tiger was very expensive. But we love it. And it's literally a centerpiece of our house. It like is forever for us. So we just like it's I should ask Blinged Up to show progress because she's almost done with it. We just got a custom. This is like, am I using this term right? Pièce de résistance.
What resistance?
Is that like the it's like the centerpiece, the pièce de résistance, like the pièce de résistance. Like
maybe.
This is like the main event, the pièce de résistance. I think that's it.
It sounds like
Okay.
something in the center of existence.
Okay.
Maybe.
I hope I'm saying it
I
right.
thought it was something resistance.
I guess pièce de résistance. I don't know if pièce de résistance. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But the main thing. So this has been 2 years in the making, getting this custom. I've always had this idea for this like custom Chinese dragon because like they do have big dragon stuff, but it's kind of like the mythical dragons. I wanted like a Chinese dragon in the red and gold. Red is like a lucky color, especially in the new year. They always have like red and gold. I did it for our like New Year, like American New Year, but love it. And so I've been wanting it, but I wanted like our opening has like a mirror because we're kind of running out of space for giant animals. So we have like a pole for a snake, and then we had like this opening for like a big giant dragon mirror. So we got it custom made, and then we had to shout out Drip Dome. Then we had to give it to Blinged Up to bling it up, and it's been like literally 2 years in the making, and it's almost done. All that to say is we really take our Chinese zodiacs very serious, more so than even like a Taurus rising, like none of that stuff. I love but don't love, you know what I mean? Chinese zodiacs, I'm like hardcore like. I always send you stuff like, oh, if you're a year of this, if you're a year of the snake, if you're a year of this. So our years just passed. We just had the snake is right now and the horse is coming in February. And then mine was dragon, so we have to wait another 12 years. But all signs carry on into obviously year of the horse. It means different things for different signs. But for all of us, year of the horse is going to be a good year. As I said, the snake shed. The shedding is still happening until the new year, and then the horse is going to push you forward. It's going to, And I think if you believe in it, it's kind of like whether you consider it real or placebo or whatever, I do think there's like luck to be had. And the Chinese is very lucky. Remember on my tour, everyone would give me those like red envelopes and put money into it. I'm all about it. So I love it. I love it. Yeah. We do all of it. We do too. Because like I said, when I was in my spiritual awakening, I was getting into all of it. And we have the little Buddhas and we present them apples and coffee in the morning. And I get very into all of it. And I just love that so much. I can't wait to find out more about Chinese baddie
We will.
culture. And I love the name. It makes it so cool.
Yeah, next thing we need to try
Yeah.
is congee and their breakfasts and
Kanji?
yeah,
What's that?
it's kind of like it almost looks like oatmeal. It's rice, but then you put on it whatever toppings you want. So you can put your eggs and your scallions and sesame, like all kind of.
Ooh.
So it's really about. It's kind of like the idea of oatmeal, but the problem that we consume too much sugar.
Okay.
It's more savory, so it's not sugar and raisins and syrup and whipped cream.
Ooh.
It's more savory. So it's like
kinda
eggs
wanna-
and vegetables and
Do a morning routine, day in the life of a Chinese baddie.
yeah.
And then we can make our tea. I'm like really into this. You guys know, like once I get into it, like I get really into it and I'm very excited now. Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Sherry, for the seal of approval and the welcoming. And we're very excited about it. Thank you, Moses, for introducing me to this. I love when you get excited about stuff. Very rarely can I get excited with you about things because we are very different. Things I get excited about, you don't get excited about, but
Because my routine every morning, I make my tea,
Mm-hmm.
and the way I learned how to make my tea was in Ireland. So it's like Irish tea with sugar and
yeah,
milk.
yeah.
And I'm like, trying to move away from sugar, this is like great.
Are
know.
you?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do at night when you get like a Coke and a chocolate?
I mean, I can still have a chocolate, but it's more, I think, how you start the day.
Right.
It's so important,
yes.
like what's the first thing you put in your stomach.
Oof.
Because that's what they say. Your stomach is basically sleeping. And then do you wake it up? You need to wake it up with like warm water and not like ice cold coffee on cold water. Like it shuts down your stomach.
What about a double stuffed grilled cheese burrito?
That's definitely an
That would-
American body.
That American body or American baddie?
Baddie.
Oh my, no, I actually felt a little crazy. I do love it. But what's crazy about Taco Bell is because like today we had to start on time because I have to go somewhere right after. So like today, so I was like, what's open? And I saw Taco Bell was like open on the food delivery apps. You could get a grilled cheese burrito and it's been my whole timeline. Last week it was all Flying Dutchman. My whole timeline has now been these grilled cheese burritos, but they get them really big. And so I watched a tutorial on how they get them big and you just order like triple of everything, like triple fiesta strips, triple rice. They put potatoes in there. Like you can add everything in there to make them humongous. So I was like really excited about it. And it was good. You can see on my TikTok, I could only eat like half of it, but 9:30 grilled cheese burrito is kind of crazy. It is a little crazy. I think it's better to start the morning maybe with some hot apple tea. It is tasty. Okay, we're going to do that. We'll make that part of our routine because we do love our walks in the morning and stuff. Physically, I'm locked in. I'm walking. I'm doing Pilates. It has been crazy eating, but that's okay. That's, it's fine.
A lot of people in the comments have said, like, if I read the comments of people that do it, and they were like, I've lost 3 to 5 pounds in the first week of doing this.
I can imagine. Not starting your morning off with sugar or a grilled cheese burrito probably is the way to go. Like, tea with sugar and grilled cheese burrito.
Also, just getting your system working right. Because it improves your gut bacteria. There's something in the apple when you boil it that helps it.
Ooh, watch me just glow. Watch me look like I'm 20 years old in a month. I'm super excited.
You really look like you're 20, but yeah.
It doesn't look like I'm 20. I think I look good, but I don't think I look like I'm 20. But thank you. You look like you're 12.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at your pants. Are those Aviator Nation?
Yeah, inherited from Joey Graceffa.
Oh my God, I was just
Yeah.
wearing those literally yesterday. Yeah, are you on the Aviator Nation? Oh.
Show and tell today.
Oh wait, I love. Wow. Were you reading on the way over? I love those. They're so cute. They were Joey's?
Yes.
Okay, skinny. Jeez, I could never. Could you imagine if I'm like, I borrowed these from Tana? Like, no, could never.
Well, it is elastic, so there's a lot of cheat in there.
No, but still. You look great.
Thanks.
Borrowing the halter top from Tana. Which, and it's not really a hot topic, but it's like, or is it? You don't have it as a hot topic.
I did.
I see so many
Oh.
TikToks about
Okay.
it.
Oh, I wasn't going to like make it. Okay. Well, we can talk about it. We can or not, but it's so funny. Okay. Wait, what were you saying? Oh, the Wuthering Heights.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
Yes. Welcome, Oscar. You look
That is
great.
crazy.
Do you want to get situated? I'm sorry.
No,
I
I'm
literally just-
situated.
Okay.
Anyways, hello. So I have an idea for us. Okay. Obviously we're into Wuthering Heights right now.
Yes.
Also, they're a hot topic. But before we get into the hot topic,
Okay.
as I was holding this book, I was like, ooh, it'd be funny to have like photos, like reading it. Kind of like you as your Addison cosplay for Halloween that one year. But I think that we can do a spin on that. Jacob Elordi is always paparazzi reading a book out and about, like as he's getting groceries, as he's pumping gas. Like, I think we should recreate Jacob Elordi reading paparazzi photos.
With Wuthering Heights.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So,
Or
yes.
any book, yeah.
Yes. You could also go one step further and have a purse. Just start wearing my purses out. I'll give you my Bottega. I'll give
I
you
forgot
everything.
he is also a purse boy.
Yes.
too,
I'll give you, we can do 2 in 1, really. We can read the book and you could have the purse
He
on
usually
you.
has a book in his back pocket. This book is a little too
That's kind of funny, though,
large,
trying
but,
to
put it in there.
Especially in your pants and your Aviator Nations, just stick it back there. That's kind of funny. I'm so down. Yeah, I could have Isaiah, like, shoot it or something like that.
Okay, sure.
Or you wanted our Moses to be the paparazzi.
I mean, let's step it up.
You can be in line in AMC to get popcorn with the book.
Okay, work. Yeah, sure.
For no reason.
Yes.
I love that. I love what you're
Just like
thinking.
at the AMC, filling up the fountain drink and also like reading. Wuthering
Ooh,
Heights.
okay. Would you have locations yet for where we should go?
I was just thinking the gas station, but
I have to research the Jake Blore. I love it. You know me, I'm down for a photo shoot. I have like 4 photo shoots already planned for February, so what's one more, really? I love that.
yeah, it's pretty camp. It's kind of high camp, in my opinion.
I love the cover. That one's not Jacob Elordi, though.
No, this is Jacob Elordi and Margot
What?
Robbie, right? Yeah, that's why I got it.
Why does she have brown hair? Did she have brown hair?
Maybe it's like dark blonde, maybe, or maybe it's just the
Oh.
stormy skies making it look a little darker than.
Ooh, I like that one.
it
How far
is.
are you on it?
I am if you skip the little intro part, like the little page 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1, page 1, 1801.
You read the intro?
No, so I didn't read that part.
You don't read introductions?
No, I skipped that.
What about memoirs? Do you read the introductions to memoirs?
Oh, I guess so. This is just a reader's guide to Wuthering Heights. Like, do I need to know all the historical context behind it? No, I just want to get to the good stuff. Someone compared it to almost like 50 Shades tease, because also 50 Shades of Grey came out. It was a Valentine's movie, the first one. And the sexiness of Wuthering Heights is kind of giving that. Wuthering Heights in quotations. I feel like we really got to like accentuate
do
the
it,
quotations.
yes, because it is just a version of Wuthering
not
Heights.
Wuthering Heights, yeah. But I
kind of love that. I love the ideas.
And then I've seen Margot Robbie's quotes about Jacob Elordi like kind of go viral already, and people are like, "Oh, girl, here she goes." I don't know. To preface, Margot Robbie's a smart woman, so I don't know if she's saying this to kind of like build hype and kind of troll a little bit, like almost have that like she's a married woman, a mother, but she's talking about her relationship with Jacob Elordi. So I don't know if she's still trying to get that like, you know, sell the romance of the two of them. But the quotes were crazy. The quotes were crazy. If she actually believes that, that's crazy.
No, there's no way in my mind. Like, I know she doesn't. That would 100% me. If I had a big movie coming out, you know I would be trolling up and down. Like, I would bring out Troll Trisha like there's no tomorrow. I'd be like trolling everywhere for it.
You should reheat these nachos when Euphoria comes out and just be like, yeah, I was so codependent. I guess we should say the actual quote.
Yes.
She was doing an interview with Fandango to promote Wuthering Heights, and she said, "I'm so codependent with people I work with, and I love everyone so much, and I'm always that person who's so devastated when a job's over, and I never want it to end. I think I developed that quite quickly with Jacob too. I don't know if Emerald told you this, or to do this or not, but I remember the first couple of days on set, he would always be in the vicinity where I was, but like in a corner watching. And then Emerald says, I didn't tell Jacob to do that. And she said she actually had to ask Jacob to leave at some point so he could stop, like, go off set. And Margot said, I found myself starting to look around to see where he was. I was really unnerved and unmoored. And I felt quite lost, like a kid without their blanket or something. And she said that she was just so codependent on having Jacob around even when he wasn't in the scene.
You know what? I do think it's a troll, but it is a crazy one because it's Jacob Elordi. Yes. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if it was like John Malkovich or something, it's like nobody cares. But I think because it's like Jacob Elordi, might be like, you know what I mean?
And it's like a hot romance, like where you would kind of want them to really sell the idea that they could be a couple. Because I think when the casting came out, I think we broke the news. Like Moses was the one to react to it when the story broke. And I remember we're just like, that casting seems a little crazy. Like Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi, what? But now it's like, I see the vision. I do see the vision.
But I feel like rule of thumb, if someone has like their fingers in your mouth, you shouldn't troll. You know what I mean? Because it's like you were physically there. So like, you know, trolling afterwards is kind of crazy, you know, if you have to do something really intimate and stuff. But
yeah.
I love it.
I love it too.
I'm here for it.
Me too. And like, it's funny because her husband is also in like the business. Like he's more behind the scenes, like as a producer and stuff. But he must be like super secure because even though Barbie and Ryan Gosling's Ken weren't like really a hot couple, like they still had to sell Barbie and Ken, you know, like
definitely
when they were doing the promo tour, you had to like have the idea of them together.
Yes.
And Tom was so cool during that whole press tour too. Eva Mendes with Ryan Gosling as well. But yeah, this one is just so steamy.
This is like steamy.
This is like sexy.
I guess it sometimes lasts. Sometimes Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell didn't last right through it.
Both, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Sydney was engaged, and that a little bit later. Glenn Powell's relationship didn't survive that movie, and then Sydney ended up breaking up with her fiance a couple months later. So, yeah.
And I hate to be that person again, but Jason Momoa and his new girl met on a set too, right?
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Ooh.
So, I guess the point is you do have to be very secure because look, like, I think it's like proven that happens. Obviously, Mr. and Mrs. Smith being the biggest one, right? Like Brad Pitt was with Jennifer Aniston, then all of a sudden it's like with Angelina Jolie. Like I think it definitely happens. And like I've always been the one to be like, yes, it's acting, but like there's a reason there's chemistry between people, and sometimes there's not. You know what I mean? Like so. Yeah, but I think if you have a good relationship, like if you know what you got at home, you know what I mean, then you don't have to like it's not an issue. I guess, you know.
And also, Olivia Jade, I gotta give it to that girl. She is kind of stronger than any like U.S. Marine. Like literally, she has to be the strongest woman in America because even like at the Golden Globes when Jacob Elordi was talking to Miley Cyrus, who was also engaged, but everyone was like, "Ooh, Jacob said that he had a crush on Miley Cyrus as a kid. Like he's like really trying to get with her or whatever." And then the next day, he was back in New York with Olivia Jade. And damn, Olivia Jade, she keeps her mouth shut. She is never out there stressing. She's never trying to like claim him. She's like, yeah, he's coming back to me. And that's fierce to me.
I do think Olivia Jade, she does seem like the most secure person. Like I think she went through everything. I mean, she went through that college scandal, which is crazy, I don't even entirely blame her. Like her mom was having her in a rowboat and being like, she's on the rope. You know what I mean? She's probably like, what the fuck? Yes, you go along with it. But she is gorge. I remember one time going to her house as part of a video with someone we don't need to know. But
I wonder who.
And I remember being like, we're going to surprise, I don't know. I have no idea why. Like, we were surprising her. And it was like it was literally like 11:30 p.m. at night. And I remember like going, and I don't think they live there anymore. But like, I remember her house was like the biggest, it was like, it literally was just like a little country. There was like security just everywhere, all over the place. But her bedroom was just like literally like the size of a house. Like it was like the little steps down. And I was just like, so... all that to say, and she's really beautiful, and she like has her career as an influencer. I feel like sometimes the pretty people, I think, really do just have a security. You know what I mean? Although dating Jacob Elordi would be hard because he is always like kissing people and the chemistry, like he is with all these beautiful people all the time.
Like I could never do it. I really couldn't, especially because she's not as famous as Jacob Elordi. Like I think if she was equally famous, it'd be a little bit more balanced. Obviously, she's like comes from a famous family, a really wealthy family, so that gives her like some elevation. But like in the mainstream media, like she's not really known for anything in particular besides like her parents and being an influencer. And Jacob is probably going to be Oscar nominations are tomorrow morning, but today if you're watching this, so.
Oh no!
As a betting woman, I would bet Jacob Elordi probably an Oscar nominee.
Do they do carpets together?
Olivia and Jacob?
Yeah.
They've only done one. They did GQ Men of the Year awards last year, I want to say. And they've been, I think, on and off a lot. Like, they never confirm anything themselves, obviously, but there's always reports that they break up, but then they end up being back together somehow. So it's kind of like all over the place.
Do you think he'll shout her out like Timmy style?
No.
Really?
I really don't know.
That's crazy, right? Like, even if you're with someone, it should be, I'm going to be a little hypocrite here. It should be very Jason Momoa, this is the love of my life, even if you're together 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should, if you're dating the person at the time of the Oscar, like, you should get that thank you.
I guess, but if they're so on and off again, and the Oscar speech kind of lives forever. You know? Yeah,
but as you should, like, claim the woman you love in the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can have multiple loves of your lives.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, after you were roasting Jason Momoa, being so upset at...
Well, I was thinking about it. You can have more than one.
Okay.
You know what? I really should sleep on everything. Even the email. I sent an email last night, and I woke up this morning, had to be like, hello, good morning, after sleeping on it. And I was... And it was like a professional email and like kind of like a serious topic. And I was like, I should just always wait. I always should wait. Rule of thumb. Everyone should always wait. But I think you have multiple loves of your life. And I think you should thank whatever woman you're currently with because women they run the world, according to Beyonce. And I think like there is a reason why people, like, you know what I mean? Like when you date someone, who's a good example of this? Maybe Christy and Desmond, because they're on my mind right now. But like people sometimes want to date the guy because of the girl. Do you know what I mean?
I see.
Like they're like, oh, I like her lifestyle, I like her aura. If I can get her man, I can be her.
Yes.
But you can't.
Yeah.
You know, you can take the man, I suppose, but you'll never be Christy, or you'll never be, you know what I mean? So when Olivia Jade is dating someone, not to say Jacob Elordi isn't like lusted over already, but I do think it like puts him in a certain light. For me, I can relate it to like Harry Styles, where I was like, nah, whatever. And then I see him date like Zoe Kravitz, and I was like, wait a minute, you know what I mean?
Word.
And that's how I think about Jason Momoa too. I was like, wow, he gets like all like these beautiful, like he got Lisa Bonet, like he's hot. Obviously, he's hot on his own, but do you know what I mean? I feel like that elevates people.
Yeah, I mean, I think the quintessential example is like Pete Davidson, Ariana Grande. Like that was
okay. That's a better example. Not
right,
traditionally attractive,
like, because that just like elevated him into like the stratosphere.
That's so true.
But yeah.
So I think people. Anyways, that's my point. Is you should thank the girl you're with, because it makes you look Cooler.
Work. Okay.
Yeah, you know, that's what I think. I like Jake Bowler. What's the gay movie he did?
What is
It was
that
like
gay
the
movie?
horses one, right?
Yes.
You ever seen it? It's pretty good.
No. You saw it?
Yeah. Because I was working on something where the makeup artist worked on it. And
On
she,
Swift Horses.
Yeah. I feel like you would like it. People said it was boring, but I kind of liked it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not really good with historical fiction tease.
I mean,
Is kind
Wuthering
of-
Heights.
Oh yeah, work. But this is the sexified version with the giant strawberry. Like that's like almost science fiction. That's like fantasy. To
The
me,
fact that you saw the giant strawberry, because I was like watching, I was like, how did you pick up on that the first time? That's so random.
It was like it was
Oh.
a big thing, the giant strawberry, because everyone was like so upset about the concept of this being a Wuthering Heights adaptation, but having it be like whitewash and having the costumes be so crazy and like the different ages between like Margot and Jacob Elordi and stuff. But then they saw the giant strawberry and they're like, oh, this is camp. This is camp. It's almost like that. It always comes that Tina Fey quote to Bo and Yang, where it's like in the Emerald finale when there's a twist in the third act or whatever.
Yes.
I feel like the twist in the third act is going to be it's all in her head or something. Watching me completely wrong, and it's just a real adaptation.
No, but I feel like that makes sense actually.
Right?
Did you see the giant strawberry I got in West Hollywood?
No.
Oh, they have this place called like it's Aura Bakery or something like that, and they have like these giant oranges. You've never seen them on TikTok? Shout out Jane Mukbangs does
Okay,
it.
I thought the giant strawberry was like Erewhon or something, but
No, they have an expensive
No, those
strawberry.
were the Japanese.
Ooh, we should try that though. Or maybe a Chinese one. Maybe there's a Chinese one. And we're on our Chinese. You missed the Chinese baddie conversation, but it was a great one. It was. We're in it. We're in it now. We're hardcore in it. Anyways, they have a giant strawberry at that place, and inside it's like cream and like sponge cake. Do you like strawberry shortcake?
yes, love obviously.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my god, nobody I know likes strawberry shortcake, but you, me, and Tana love it. That's so crazy.
Oh, I love a strawberry
Ooh,
shortcake.
we should do like a strawberry shortcake like festival or something for Patreon.
Yeah, sure.
Just have everyone bring strawberry shortcakes. I love it so much. Okay, but now I'm thinking like we should do a Wuthering Heights one like with the giant strawberry. But anyways, they're so good. It's basically it looks like a giant strawberry. It's like this big, and you bite into it and it like crunches, and it's like spongy and strawberry inside.
That sounds
and cream.
amazing.
Ooh, okay, look at that. I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate that into a Patreon, but we'll figure it out. It's so good. It's almost worth driving there to get because you kind of have to have them fresh. Remember, my mom brought them for my birthday, and they were like melted, and they were kind of like wah wah. But when I did it fresh, it was. So maybe
It's amazing.
we'll make it. Yeah, I guess I brought it home. It was fine when we put it in the freezer, but
Well, I can always give you a cooler. in your car.
oh,
That's what I did last time I went to get groceries. I had a cooler in the car.
oh, that's a good idea. Okay, yeah. I mean, what's the age difference? You said I didn't know there
Jacob
was
is just. I think Jacob is 28.
one. No. Oh, he's young.
He's 28, and then Margot Robbie I think is older than me.
I think she's 37.
She's 35.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Not humongous. Yeah, I don't. People made a big deal about. I think for as
That's
far
so
as
funny.
with the book, I guess, or whatever.
That is
I
so
don't know.
funny. How
I guess
people,
when I read it, I'll have a better idea. But
yeah, I need to get on it actually too. I kind of stopped at like the third chapter, but I need to get on it for sure. I thought I was like halfway through, and then I was like, no, I should listen to it. I had a long drive yesterday. I could have listened to it, but I didn't. Well, you know, it's Margot Robbie. What does her husband look like? Not that it matters.
he's attractive. He looks just like a normal white guy. He gives very normal
Okay.
white guy energy. Like he's tall, white,
right.
like dark blonde hair.
Okay.
And then Jacob did have a quote that I think Moses will be very excited about. I think this is what's going to win you over and make you like opening night at Wuthering Heights.
Oh, we're gonna be there. We're already gonna be there.
He said, Jacob Elordi said that when they were filming in the English countryside, that they would play Kate Bush's Wuthering Heights song on the moors to get in the spirit. He said it was this really sort of profound thing being Heathcliff and Kathy, watching the sunset on the moors as the spirit of these characters have for the last 200 years. You can almost imagine that the spirit of this love that Bronte created is floating around there. It really did feel like we were catching little pieces of that unrequited love.
Ooh.
Every
I
quote
got goosebumps.
from them sounds crazy, but I'm here for it.
I love it. Is very poetic the way they're
is.
talking. Did they actually say this? Like, there's an audio of them saying this, or someone wrote this for them?
I think it must have been on camera because it's a fandango.
It's
Let me
giving
see.
poetic. Like, it's
It
giving who wrote
is.
this. Like,
I obviously read an article, but
I love it. I love
I
it.
mean, I got goosebumps just thinking about it.
Really? Yeah, we were looking to you for the expertise on Wuthering Heights, but realizing you only know the song and not the story.
But still, I think I have more.
You feel it?
Yeah. I
What do you
have
feel
more.
from just the song because you don't know the story?
Well, the song is so like haunting. You know, it's like it's you can feel the passion and the longing and the
What is the song about?
She's
Heights?
Welcome to Heathcliff.
it just sounds like she's calling him. You know, the whole song is her calling him. It's me, Kathy. Come to mine.
Do you know all the words?
When I listen to it, it's different.
Okay.
In your window.
Open your window?
It's me, Kathy. It's me in your window. Like she's. I guess it kind of gives stalker vibes. It's me
Yeah.
outside the window, looking at.
I don't love stalkers, but I do love a little stalker vibe song.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're seated for you going opening night.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Me I don't even know.
too.
I hadn't literally no buzz or like I wasn't that seated. Once I saw the first thing I saw before the trailer was the Charlie XCX music video, and Charlie was kind of serving in that. I kind of was living for it, the
Haven't seen
aesthetic, and then the trailer. I was like, this is it. I love a movie like it does give me back to 50 Shades of Grey, and I remember seeing that movie when I was at Access Hollywood. Or me and every middle-aged woman in the office all went to see it like at a early like, industry screening because we were that excited. And I was like, I lived, and I was so young. I was like young-ish at the time, like 24 or something.
Did you like
20
it? You
it.
love 50 Shades of Grey?
I love like a dramatic like romance like that. That's like kind of a phenomenon too. I think it has to have like the pop culture moment and then also just be like so romantic like that. Especially back in the day when I was like single and like that's all I had going for me was like
Same. No, I was too. I was living in my beach apartment. I went to go see it by myself, and I just remember being like, meh. And then even rewatching it with like Moses, I was like, oh, I want to watch like I used to love like corny movies back in the day. And I just like gave me nothing. I felt zero.
The one I remember the most vividly is the first one. I think by the time the third one came, I was like I kind of had fallen off.
Never seen.
But I think when it was like fresh and new, I was like really into it.
Because didn't they have a baby in the third one?
I have no idea. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I think they had a kid, which I'm like, okay, which I don't even know what happened, but it's like grow up because I think he was like, I can't have this baby. I'm like, okay, you're an adult, you're a dad, like get it together. I don't know. The whole thing seemed juvenile and not sexy. I love Dakota Johnson. I don't know who the guy was, but I don't love him.
Jamie Dornan.
Who was the other one that was up for it? Because it was like they were all in Rob Pattinson, right?
No,
Or no?
Charlie
Dunham.
No, he is in the Addison Rae Netflix true crime series.
Oh.
He's the killer. Charlie Hummel? Not Charlie Hummel. That's Kurt Hummel.
I know. Who's
God.
Charlie Dunham? I think his name's Dunham. Charlie.
Is it Hunnam?
We were
close.
mixed.
So close.
we got it. We had the idea because he's Sons of Anarchy, right?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Never watched it.
He was I think he was originally cast, and he dropped out, and then it went to Jamie Dornan. But
why did he drop out?
I actually don't remember. But that was the whole thing. And I thought Jamie Dornan was good in it, though. I mean, again, the bar was low for me. He was hot, so
Wasn't giving much for me. But was he famous before or after?
not really. It gave him a bit of a boost, I think, like fame-wise, but I don't know what he's kind of worked on
Isn't that crazy though? Like he wasn't such a big movie, and like obviously Dakota Johnson went on to do big things, but like he kind of didn't. And it's like, how can you be in such a big movie and not like launch you?
I know. I guess it depends on what you take on like afterwards. I mean, Dakota Johnson, she was kind of in a little bit. She was in like rom-coms after that. She was kind of in everything, to be honest. But she's also like Nepo Baby, and so she has that going for her as well. So she has like a bit of an advantage. But
The other guy that played Aladdin, he was in nothing else after that,
yeah,
and he was so good.
Yeah,
Eric? Oh, Mena Massard. Yeah, I think that's how you did.
And that was the whole thing too. I think he talked about it afterwards, how he kind of felt like it was in $1 billion movie, so he should have had opportunities, but then he didn't.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I think
what
for him
happened?
too, probably a little bit of racism, I would think as well, as like an actor
Yeah.
of color.
Oh, okay. That makes
even
sense.
Naomi Scott, who was Jasmine in that, she was in Smile 2, and she was really good in it. It's like a horror movie. And she was great in it, like critically acclaimed performance. But besides that, she hasn't gotten too much work either.
Charlie's
So.
Angels.
She had Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
She was in Power Rangers.
Oh, big
But-
movies. Power Rangers? When did that come out? Jeremy loves Power Rangers. I'm surprised I never heard about it
Like
coming out.
2018.
Did no one care? 'Cause I feel like that would've been big.
I was seeing it. It just wasn't very good. And Charlie's Angels also wasn't very good.
That does suck.
So,
yeah.
yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's just like the writing and not
The
the
luck,
acting.
yeah.
That makes sense. I guess we also see that with is it Simone Ashley from
Yes.
Bridgerton too, who's like
Yes.
obviously the breakout star, and then was in F1, and then they cut like everything, and you're like,
I know.
the hell?
I know.
Like, what? that is sucks.
I guess another Netflix show that's in drama is the Queer Eye drama. And I am not a Queer Eye person, but I've kind of been obsessed with the drama surrounding it after the interview with Gayle King.
I had no reception yesterday, like literally the whole day. And then I get to my car and I see like 30 group chats from like Jimmy,
Yes.
Oscar, Moses, and I'm like, this is
The
not-
men at Just Trish were dissecting the Queer Eye, the Queer Eye drama.
Everybody
we're
was responding
investigating.
too, like multiple times. Even
Follow-ups.
like, yeah, I was like, what?
Because I literally just got off TikTok, like the clip of him came up, and then I was trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Like what?
The Queer Eye, I know nothing, so I really do want to know this because, like, first of all,
Because it didn't
I
make
think I
sense
like
to
Queer
me.
Eye. I like Queer Eye.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was still on, but I like
me
it.
either. Yeah, it's been 10. This is the 10th season, 10th and final
Of the
season
new.
of it premiered in 2018. This rebooted Queer Eye.
And it's the 10th. Wow, so were they doing like
They've
2
been doing
seasons?
like multiple seasons a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, good run. Whatever's happening, if they're getting canceled, like they had a good run. I would say if you get 10 seasons of a show,
That's crazy.
that's amazing because they're the
In
original.
less than 10 years.
When was the original Queer Eye?
Early 2000s, right?
Oh my gosh. Damn, I feel so old because to me, Queer Eye is Carson Kressley.
I know,
was like,
T. 2003 was the first one. Because it was like, yeah, gay people couldn't even vote when the first one. I mean, not vote. Oh my God. Get married.
I was with you. I was like,
no hate. No hate.
No hate. Oh my gosh, so funny. Us being like, I want to donate to the No Hate campaign. And,
And
Jimmy's like,
well,
the website hasn't been working since 2008. Why do we still have it?
why are they still paying for the domain? But yeah, because I'm like Proposition 8, you know.
That's gay. Oh, that was the gay marriage.
Yes, yeah.
And this was, so gays couldn't even get married back then?
Yeah, when the first Queer Eye was on, which is crazy. Like the leap in just, I mean, when you think about it, not that long, right? Like 2003,
Right.
the first one premiered in 2018, the second one premiered like those 15
It
years.
was so monumental because I was in Illinois at the time, and I remember like my mom and sister and I were like obsessed, and I really truly feel for all of us, it was like the first time seeing a
Gay
gay
people.
person.
Yeah, T.
And it was, but we like loved, you know, that's when we're like, oh, we love this so much, and I feel like that's when it really like clocked to us, where it was like, oh my God, these are the people we want to be around. But like you would never have seen it. I loved it. They were so fun, and you never saw people like that on TV. You're just like, I love these people.
And that's what I've read, like so many articles investigating this, but the one article that Rolling Stone did kind of like a deep dive when one of the Fab Five first left the show.
Love the name Fab Five.
Yeah.
Who says that? I love that.
That's what they're called. Like they call themselves that.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Bobby Burke, he was the first one to leave, and then after he left, they kind of did a little investigation, and they said like that was kind of the point of the show. Like it was never cool with like gay people, like gay, you know, like the girls are seated for Drag Race, but they're not really seated for Queer Eye.
I see.
But it would be like the middle-aged, maybe a mom in the Midwest
Yes.
who like has a queer son, doesn't know how to navigate it, and that's like
Yeah.
the exposure to queer people. So that's kind of sweet.
I think that's very sweet. That's definitely
Yeah.
like my mom too, just being like, love this. It's just like, I don't know, you're just like, yeah, something you don't know about.
So that's kind of like the demo. So there's so much mess here. Okay, so it premiered in 2018, and then it was originally, right now Jeremiah Brent is a part of the Fab Five, but before him was Bobby Burke. He was another member of it, and Bobby ended up leaving after 8 seasons, and it was kind of drama with his exit too. So with the Fab Five, there's Anthony, Tan, Bobby originally, KARAMO, and Jonathan Van Ness. Okay, so you have the
JVN.
JVN, yep. So you have, I guess there was this big expose with like members of like production and stuff. Rolling Stone did a whole interview, and there was, I guess, drama for a long time because like each of them kind of wanted to be like the breakout star, each member of the Fab Five. And then JVN was kind of the one that was taking off the most. And production sources said that JVN was turning into like a monster on set, like a big ego, like hard to work with. The other member of the Fab Fives didn't want to like film with them because they were just like very big-headed, egotistical, whatever. Which is really shocking because JVN is their whole like persona is like the sweetest one ever, like so wholesome and stuff.
They were the Dax Shepard one, where Dax put his like dumb in his mouth. Yeah,
Yes.
right, yeah.
So it just like completely goes against like JVN's like brand and persona. But they all were trying to like brand themselves as like individuals and all kind of wanted to be like the breakout. Like KARAMO had a talk show called KARAMO.
Love that. Where to air?
And I think it was mostly on YouTube, and I forget what channel it was. It was on one of the basic cable channels, though, I believe. And it never like did incredibly well ratings wise or anything. But Karamo had his own show, and he has like a memoir. Anthony, his whole thing is like being a chef, and he like started his own restaurant in New York, but it's shut down recently. Tan ended up.
Why do you say it like that?
Because they all like try to become a thing, like be their own brand, but all their like individual forays flopped.
At least they got somewhere.
At least they got something, yeah.
Like, you know, even having a talk show, if I had a talk show for like half a season, I'd be like, well, at least I got a half a season.
Yes. So like Karamo's talk show ended up being a flop. Anthony's restaurant ended up getting shut down. Tan was the host of a Netflix show with Gigi Hadid that ended up not doing well. JVN's hair care line ended up flopping as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so like all of their individual things ended up flopping.
The Curse of the Queer Eye.
It is kind of that,
Yeah.
right? And then so that's why they all kind of agreed to keep doing the show because they needed something to like be the anchor. To like uplift them so they wouldn't just like, you know, fall into like obscurity.
That's a good rule everyone should have. You know, always stick to your roots.
Yeah.
Because I think once you like leave that and they're like, actually, we don't want this.
And then here's the tea with so it all comes back to Karamo, which he's the hot topic. But
I love his name.
It is a good name, right?
Is he cute?
He's cute. He was originally in The Real World, actually, and his like beat in the show is like mental health.
Love.
Because they all have their like verticals basically.
Is he good mental health or mentally ill?
You'll be able to relate to him because he, in his memoir, talks a lot about like addiction and being in bad like relationships and like very like toxic relationships. And a lot of the times he was like the toxic one, and then how he had to like end up, you know, getting help and then going back and like having to apologize to his other partners for like his behavior and stuff.
Me.
So
we like Karamo.
I do, and I'm like, especially he's for like a queer black man. I feel like he, you know, there has to be a lot of sensitivities there with like his treatment.
Okay.
A lot of people don't like Karamo because of how his interactions with people on his talk show, because his vertical is like mental health, but he like does not have any like professional experience in the field. Like it's just like personal, like he's gone through a lot, so that's how he is a mental health champion.
But they don't like that?
I think because people, and this is just from a summary of what I read basically, but a lot of people thought he would like talk with like authority on things despite like not having the qualifications of like a mental health professional basically. Okay. And like the big thing that comes up is he infamously, the big thing that everyone always points to is during the pink sauce debacle. Remember?
Loved, yes. Okay, what did he say?
So he had the pink sauce girl on. Sorry, I'm forgetting her name. But so he had her on his talk show.
Yes.
And then he had someone who went viral on TikTok for being like, this pink sauce like is not like cleared by like the FDA or whatever. Oh. And he was like on team pink sauce. And he was like lambasting the girl that was like, you are just like ruining her career. Like, who cares about this, and this? But everyone was like, oh, that's not. Like all the audience, all the viewers are like, but this actually matters if there's stuff in there that is like not what she says it is.
Yeah,
you know?
why so, like have someone come on here and, by the way, you suck.
Yeah.
Like you just go past it.
So he was very like catty with the girl who was calling out the pink sauce. So everyone kind of points to that.
But also maybe a misstep from like, I would assume, we talk about this even with Viles, not to give them grace, but it's like producers, maybe like you were saying, like producers are telling them to like hit a point, and so maybe they did that,
or I think just didn't have all the facts, but then just like really went in there like full force,
right,
and was like not like open and hearing the other side. Really, I think he went into that segment with his opinion made versus like being open and hearing the other side and kind of like coming somewhere in the middle.
Got it.
I think he went in too hot, you know, but.
Okay. I'm not completely against that one because I'm like, I feel like if you were telling me to go in hot with somebody, I'm like, all right, we got you. And then I'm like, oh, wait, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
So people have like really strong opinions about him. I don't know that much, but from what I read, like nothing was that like crazy.
If that's the biggest scandal, that's like.
But anyway, so in season 8, it was the original Fab Five, to go back because this sets the foundation. It was the original Fab Five, and then Bobby Burke was having trouble with Tan. Basically, in summation, none of them are friends. they all signed on to do 2 more seasons, and Bobby thought the show was ending at season 8, and no one told him that it wasn't ending, so he never like renewed his contract because he thought they were all in it together, ending the show. Like they did a whole announcement. It's the end of Queer Eye at season 8, and then Netflix, and it was during the writer's strike, so Netflix ended up signing them on for 2 more seasons, and then just didn't ask Bobby, so he was like kind of just like left out. And then
Netflix didn't ask him.
It was like also the theory is.
But also, like, your co-host will tell you. Like, you'll talk to people.
And he has drama. He has a big fight with Tan France. Tan is best friends with Anthony. So they are kind of like a duo. JVN kind of on their own. And then KARAMO was good friends with Bobby. So Bobby, when Bobby left, KARAMO was like really upset about it. And Tan ended up championing Jeremiah Brent to be his replacement. And Jeremiah is like a really big... gay like interior designer. Clock this. He has the line with God. What is his name? He has a PetSmart line, by the way, you guys. Girls, if you got pets, not spawns, but Jeremiah Brent's PetSmart line goes pretty hard. So
what is it?
He designs a pet like modern pet furniture, and it's really fierce.
Why
so
do pets need furniture?
Like
that,
like aquarium stands and aquarium decor.
He designs
that? Hamster decor, pet beds. Yeah.
Wow. And there's an industry for that.
There is an industry for that because like it all kind of looks lame. But him and Nate Berkus, who's like a big interior designer.
I think maybe just you are into that.
Oh, I don't know. It flies off the shelves at PetSmart. Let
really?
me tell you. Yep.
I didn't know PetSmarts were still around. Ours closed up. Nate Berkus, I know he was Oprah's friend and he had gold scissors at Target.
Okay, yes. He always had like the Nate Berkus for Target line. So they're a power couple. Interior design power couple.
Oh, who's he with?
Jeremiah Brent.
They're dating?
Yeah. I
married?
think they might be married even. Yeah.
Oh, unstoppable.
But anyway.
So Jeremiah doesn't need Queer Eye. He's got Nate Berkus.
Kind of, yeah. He's doing his own thing. Like, he's already pretty successful. But he's like really good friends with Tan. So Tan, allegedly, Tan says no, but Bobby says yes, that he kind of was pushing for Jeremiah to replace.
That's a crazy thing to say no, because as we know, I pushed you in every single thing I've ever been a part of. And I would never be like, no, that's not true. It's like, no, it's true. Like, I love Oscar, like, use Oscar for everything. But that's like not a bad thing, right? Why would he deny it?
Like, wouldn't you want your friend to like, I think he just didn't want to look like you trying to like, you know,
replace
usurp Bobby, but that's how Bobby feels. And Bobby has later said that they had like a huge fight. Him and Tan had a huge fight. Bobby had like went and unfollowed everyone, so it was like very toxic. And then so that lays the foundation because again, Bobby and KARAMO are like the closer of the two in the group of 5. So then when
Bobby's been out though.
Bobby's been out, since 2024.
Got it.
So yeah, Jeremiah he was on season 9. This is season 10. The press week for Queer Eye was supposed to start yesterday. And then the Fab Five they were booked for a whole day of press. Like they were doing CBS with Gayle King, then the Today Show after, and then they were doing all the other outlets like ET, Access Hollywood, everything. And then the 4 of them show up for Gayle King, and then Gayle King drops the bombshell on them. KARAMO's not here. She reads a statement from KARAMO. And they're kind of like blindsided by it, which that is gaggy to me. Like imagine
on live TV.
Imagine if we have a press tour for we have Just Trish, right? And then I don't show up. You're wondering where I'm at, and then you're sitting with like Alex Cooper, and Alex Cooper is Trisha. Oscar says he couldn't be here today because for his mental health. And claims of bullying. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Oh, claims of bullying is crazy. If you're like mental health, I'm like, understood. I get that. Everyone deserves a mental health. If you're like, and also he says you bully him, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like that'd be so crazy. And then what do you say? So did she say that? Is that what she said?
So she read the statement. She said that we received word less than an hour ago that KARAMO Brown is not going to be joining us today. And then she read the statement from KARAMO that said, I hope that everyone remembers the main theme I have tried to teach them over the past decade, which is to focus and to protect their mental health peace from people or a world who seek to destroy it, which is why I can't be there. And Gayle said that his assistant had claimed that KARAMO was afraid of, quote, being bullied. And then, she kind of like blindsided the rest of Fab 4. And they were pretty goop. They were all pretty goop.
Were they all holding hands? Is this the one I see where they're all holding hands?
Yes.
Were they holding hands before or after? During this?
She literally started the segment with that, so I think it was like, that's when they...
But were they all just saying normal and all of a sudden they're like, grasp, like, oh my gosh, guys, brace yourselves. That was crazy because I didn't even know the context of the photo. I'm like, something scary is happening.
That's fine. It's like you didn't hear. Like I couldn't believe something that could happen. That's why I didn't understand what was happening. I was so confused by it.
Don't read those texts out of context. I was so confused. Like, but didn't he say they were bullying him? I was like, what is happening? And I like couldn't fully grasp it, but okay.
I know, even it took me a while too, because I was like, what exactly like is going on here? And then like as I go back and read the articles and exposés, because articles have been coming out for a couple years about this, the working conditions on the show, I was like, oh, this is actually tea.
I think your context is so important because like now, because it's like, okay, well, he said, she said, whatever, but it does sound, maybe they have a history of.
Yeah, I think they just are not friends. And you have 5 people who like each want to be like the star of the show. And they're all going to kind of be like competing for that. So it is this kind of toxic like work environment, especially when like the 5 of them are supposed to be like a family, you know, and like best friends.
Yeah.
And work well together and stuff. So it's one of those things where like what you see on the show being so like the complete opposite of like what it is in reality. It is wild though, just like not give them a heads up or anything, just like completely blindside them by not showing up. It's fierce, wild, but fierce is fierce.
Yeah,
I guess.
I think, I'm very new to this, but kind of on the team of KARAMO because it's like, if you are going through some right, like I at least not team him. I at least like applaud him for being like, I can't do this. You know what I mean? I can't sit there and be fake, or I can't sit there next to them if there's something that went down. It is wild to do that on like live TV, but like respect, you know, if you can't show up, you can't show up. I'm a firm believer. It's like if you're having a mental health day or whatever, like mental health doesn't have a time, doesn't have a warning. It's just like, this is what it is. I can't do this today. I might actually crash out.
Yeah, I think it is like commendable to look out for yourself first. I think he definitely wanted to make a statement though, like by doing it so publicly and like blindsiding them pretty much live on TV. Like that's crazy. Fierce, nonetheless. Like I said, it is fierce. Like I'm so curious how bad that things got. Like it is hard to tell based off all like, you know, hearsay and stuff as of right now.
I'm assuming worse than you would think because it's like, you know, when people are like silent and they don't say stuff, like I feel like I think we kind of got that. We talked about on the Patreon this week, the extended podcast where it was like the Brooklyn Beckham thing.
Yeah.
And then you could kind of tell by David Beckham's response that, it's like way worse than we thought. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a normal parent would be like, support my child no matter what. But he was like, the way he responded was like, I think there's like way more to it. So I think in general, it's always way worse. And people are just doing their best at holding their tongue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because like even with... the only thing I can kind of compare it to in my head too is like with Stranger Things, but before that came out, there was all the reports of David Harbour and Millie Bobby Brown like not getting along and claims of bullying and stuff on set. And then, of course, there was statements saying that wasn't true, whatever. Then the press tour happened and David and Millie like, you know, did a couple carpets together, but something is still weird about it, right? So like, I don't know if I'm convinced nothing weird went on, but at least they put on the show.
For the sake of the show.
For the sake of the show,
and I think that's with them too. It's hard because I think you're kind of screwed either way, right? Like, KARAMO not showing up could like hurt his if he says something, it could hurt his brand. The Queer Eye people obviously don't want to hurt their brand. All of them are trying to do solo things. So if anyone's messy, you're going to be the messy one and you may be like outcasted from like everybody. You might get like, what is it called? Like
blacklisted or something?
Yeah, like blacklisted, right? Like if you're the one that's acting crazy or whatever, sometimes you're the one that's like. But
the other thing is that the network allowed this whole fiasco to happen.
That's a good point. Where's HR?
Let's say if you basically
Where's HR?
If you basically invite people to come on the show and one of the group doesn't want to attend, you're like, okay, you're not attending. But to allow him to send a video in, surprise everyone else, the network almost had a side. Like they kind of were on his side.
Yeah, I agree.
Because otherwise they would not even allow all of this to happen.
But that's why I'm kind of like on his side too. I'm like, something fierce might have happened and this is the best he could do with that without looking messy, you know what I mean? And being like, here's the statement. Like you said, I'm making a statement. There's something bad here. And maybe the network does probably have HR, as we know. Like, they probably, you know.
I don't know if HR applies to, like, interview. Yeah, I mean, it's for employees. But
maybe as a way.
I think it's more like producer of the show or the host of the talk show on his side.
I'm saying HR
like,
for Queer Eye.
Oh, for, like, Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe he had a complaint. He's like, this bullying is happening, and this is their way of, like, handling it as far as, like, not making anything too messy for everyone, but, like, respecting, like, his wishes and being like, hey, but I want people to know. And like, maybe this is why. I'm sure someone somewhere was involved. I'm sure he didn't just like send a video to, who was it? Gayle King?
Yeah.
I don't think he like, maybe texted her. I guess I know some people. I guess if I needed to get a video to Entertainment Tonight, I could just directly message you. I could like, actually put this up right now. Yeah, I think I'm kind of like, I'm like weirdly like on his side, I feel.
I kind of think so too. I mean, I don't know enough to be like, to say for sure, but I think because this, what Bobby Burke has said, like when he left, he was obviously closer to KARAMO. Mm-hmm. It does kind of sound like there has to be something more there where like the two of them really felt like on the outs with like the other five.
Yeah.
And amongst the five. Right? So, yeah. And obviously Anthony and Tan are like really good friends. And then Tan brings in Jeremiah. So then that's a group of a threesome, basically.
Yeah,
right?
you feel a little ganged up on me. But you're like, I don't want any part of this.
So probably like felt isolated once Bobby was out, and he was like more. KARAMO was more like on his own in the five. Really
He's in the new season.
Yeah, it's
the latest season.
The last season, yes.
Last season ever. Yeah, and also normalize not showing up for things you started. I love that. That's my fave. I don't think I've ever showed up to anything I started. Like, you know what I mean? When something's like ending and like, do you want to come back? God, there's been so many things. I came back from Who Wants to Be a Superhero. I'm trying to think. There's so many things that I like did not come back for. Celebrity Big Brother. I didn't go back for that reunion. I didn't go back for Who Wants to Be a Superhero. But like, there are so many things that you're like, I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't think that you have to show up for something just because you did a project. And a lot can change. And if people are bullying, then that's a whole.
It does make a big statement, yeah, because they did the CBS morning show, whatever. Then they did Today's Show again without KARAMO. KARAMO again gave Today's Show like a little video message too, so similar statement. And then the rest of the press day was canceled. Like they didn't do the rest of the shows that they were supposed to do. I want to talk to him. I wonder if he'd come on here and we don't like, oh, you don't have to tell us about Queer Eye, but I want to know. I need to know like backstory. I need to know current what he's doing. You know what I mean? And that's it. He doesn't talk about the guys. I want to so bad. Should I reach out for a statement? You should. I'm so curious. Like it's
I feel
so.
like I'm a fan of him now. I don't know him, but I like him.
People were really hard on him when I was like researching, but nothing ever was that like. Obviously, he has a memoir and he talks about like all the dark parts of like his past and stuff, but he like fully acknowledges the stuff that he did, like how toxic he was, like abusive he was, like he knows. Like obviously he put it in his memoir, like he knows how bad it was. He like had worked to apologize to the people he hurt.
And sometimes those people don't want to. I think this so truly. I think sometimes people are like, we want everyone to grow. We want everyone to take accountability, but people don't want you to grow. Really, yeah. They want you to stay stuck in that and be that like, no, but you were awful at one point. No matter how much you can change and grow and try to help others, they want to, and then they'll use it against you because he wrote a memoir about all that. Like they'll use it against him for life. You know what I mean? And that kind of sucks. But
because also something really serious must have happened because he's an adult. They're all adults. He's a strong person, strong character. Something must have been so serious for him not to show up and to feel bullied
and to make like a big spectacle
like it has to be very serious,
especially if it's your
last
last
not like
season.
Just something small or not getting along. They must have done something that really hurt him.
Yeah, especially because you know what? That's the other thing too. Is like sometimes something could really hurt you, but you're like, well, but I was a part of this show. I did work really hard. I'm going to show up too. Like he does deserve to do the press tour, but obviously he said he's like, if he's gone through mental health stuff, he knows enough to not go, which I can respect. This is sad. I hate the Queer Eyes fighting.
I know. It's like, come on, can we get along?
Yeah, I know.
No hate.
I'm so excited. Most day was asking me more details about this. Like, what is no hate? And I was like, what do you mean? You didn't watch the TikTok I sent you? It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Maybe they should all do that campaign.
Oh my god! I feel like if anyone can bring the queers together, it's you, maybe. So
yeah. I would love to host the reunion. The Queer Eye, which I do. Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, yeah, it sucks. It kind of reminds me like not the same at all, but like when Todrick had an MTV show, remember like all the gays were like, we hate this.
Yeah, it was like Real Gays of WeHo or whatever.
Yes, and people were so pissed, and it's like, I get it. Look, like Todrick, he has some like shady stuff, whatever. But it's also like he has a show. It was right after Drag Race too, right?
Yeah. Well, the gag is they made Drag Race shorter, a half hour shorter, to give us a half hour of Real Gays of WeHo. And we're like, wait, but we don't want this.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah. So people already came in hot, and then they were like, these people aren't even friends. They don't even know each other. Like, why are you trying to bring them as a friend group?
I guess when you take away something that people love and replace it with something people just don't want, but. I did feel kind of bad for him. I kind of was like, damn, I get like not whatever, but at the same time, gay on gay hate. I just feel like we have enough hate. It's like women too, women on women hate. It's like, ugh, women, we're already going through it by everybody. And like I always say, this is why the man keeps on winning, because we're just all tearing each other down. The gays, the girls, everyone's just like mad at each other. I was like, why don't we be mad at the real villains of the world?
Work. Yep, that's so true. You're spilling.
We can't get it together.
Mama, kudos for spilling.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We can't attack the right people.
Speaking of attack, I do have an announcement to make an hour and 20 minutes in. Oscar Crave posted an Instagram story that was like, Oscar Gracie allegedly went to Ted Nivens' 28th birthday party despite no photographic evidence. And I was like, when your fans become your ops, I was like, Ariana Grande, I feel you, girl, because look how they turn on me. And
I've had it happen so many times where you're like, what the?
All the comments are like, yeah, like there's no vlog, no photo. He didn't even pull Ted aside. Like, this is sketchy. And he went to the Abbey. I don't believe it. Something's fishy. And I was like, what? And like, thankfully, hashtag women supporting women, Christian came through in the comments and was like, I am a witness. Ben Verde also came through.
Okay.
Women supporting women.
Oh, Ben did. I saw you mention and be like, where are you at?
So I had to beg the girls to come forward and speak up.
And
raise
Ben
your voice.
didn't get a photo with you?
He did. No, I didn't get a photo with a straight or a woman, I should say, took the photo of the gays at one point, but I have no idea who they were or where the photo was.
Yes. We need to see that.
If you were the woman who took the photo of me, Darian, Austin Show, and Christian, please come forward, submit this photo. Like, I need this now more than ever.
Yeah, but first send it to Oscar so you can
Facetune it. Thank you. Good looking out, Moses. Good looking out.
I thought you were mad first because Oscar Crave posted a photo of you that were not edited.
No, luckily Nick would never do me unedited like that. so thankfully, but I was gagged to see the girls turn on me for no photo evidence at Ted's 28th birthday party. Also, it was liked by Trisha Paytas, which I was like, okay, work.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't see a photo of you, and I was like,
That's how much she supports you. She just sees anything Oscar related,
like
she likes it.
I do. I'm like, oh, this is cute. Like, I didn't know. I actually thought it was like you at the party, because did he put like a filter over, like something weird that doesn't look like the original photo?
It was like back in the day when Ted first came on, that was my disposable era. So I had like a disposable app.
To me, it looked like a new photo, and I was like, I love this.
Love that. Even though it was at your house. So like when we're it was in your driveway.
Oh my God.
So
And it was a disposable camera? Who took the
no,
picture?
just a filter, like a disposable filter.
Okay, that's what it was. Because I was like, wait, this looks like a photo I haven't seen before. Oh no.
Yeah, so luckily I had to demand a retraction once, we got this statement.
Edit the allegedly out?
He posted the comments from Christian and Ben onto
so funny.
Instagram and Twitter. So I'll take what I can get, but damn.
Oscar Crave not letting up.
Come on.
He's like 2026, Oscar, we need the photographic evidence.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed too that you didn't at least say hi to Ted, because we could like verify with Ted. I could DM him, but he wouldn't even know.
Okay, well, DM Austin Show.
Well, he could just cover for you. Gays looking out for other gays, you know what I mean? Like, he could just be like, yeah, he was there, you know?
But wouldn't you trust the word of a gay man more than a
He
straight
should
man?
he should come and testify. We did have a lot of comments of asking people.
Okay, I will have Christian and Austin. They don't live in LA anymore, but when they're in town, they live in Oregon, I think, but they fly every week to do Fairan.
I think we're gonna figure out how to do a 4-camera, because I do want Jimmy on the episode we do our secret project.
Yes.
I want Mom, so we're gonna figure out how to do 4 cams. That sounds complicated though, huh?
I mean,
no, I already have the mixer for 4 microphones.
There you go.
Ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna be. You know me with like multiple.
Overstimulated. But
it might be a lot when there's just a circle to look at. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I love it. I love them. Let's have them on.
Work, yeah, because they will come to my defense. It's the opposite of Queer Eye with them. It's like, we look out for each other. But
we could be the Queer Eye with 4, you, Jimmy, Christian, Austin. That's almost all the Queer Eyes.
Yeah, T.
We'll be the new Queer Eye over here. And me. I'm
you're
queer.
Work, yeah. The new Fab 5.
Ooh.
That's kind of fierce, yeah. Fierce 5.
Oh my gosh.
Love this, actually.
Actually, yeah, I take back my rule of not having multiple podcast people talking on a microphone at one time. We could have 6 people talking at the same time. Ugh, isn't that crazy that podcasts do that? You're just like, what the hell? I don't see those as much. You remember that one with like the black and white wall always behind them? Like I always saw that one. I don't see that as much. So whatever that company was must have folded, because I used to always see.
They're just probably not as viral.
Yeah, there is a whole part of the internet that I'm just like,
yeah.
When you see podcasts that get so much and you're just like,
who that? Yeah,
yeah,
who the hell is this?
Everybody's watching it, I guess. call her daddy got
Michelle Obama.
We had just talked about how
I
we were on the
know.
same political campaign for healthy lunches. I've been talking about Michelle Obama everywhere for the past few weeks. I was like, damn, I really thought that could be. I haven't listened to it yet. I wonder if they're talking about school lunches on there.
The headline I saw thus far this morning was that Alex Cooper drew the line to not talk about sex with Michelle Obama.
Okay, that seems
Seems fair.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Although I guess if there's one person we don't know about their sex life, it might be Michelle Obama.
True, yeah.
I would love to know lots of things, actually. Menopause, like, I wonder what happens then, because I think who was it? Was it Amy Poehler?
Yes, with Jennifer Lawrence.
And told her she was perimenopause?
Yes.
And I was like...
Because her ear was itchy.
It's so weird because my ears are itchy all
there
the
you
time.
go.
And I was like, really, I've been like doing my best not, but they are so itchy. They feel like they're burning. And then I was like, am I going through premenopause? And also I'm like, maybe I'm going through menopause. And I like have so many questions that it's like, does it still, like, your vagina still work? Because people don't talk about it online. And trust me, once I go through menopause, if I still have a microphone or a camera, I will tell you every detail because there's just no videos on it. There's no 50-something
You'll
blogger.
be doing it in your car, eating something, talking about menopause.
I'll be hot, I'll be sweaty. I hope I still have an appetite. Like, it's all so scary to me. People like lose weight on it. They're no longer lubricated. Like, there's just so many things. And I'm not scared. I'm ready for it, but
just the unknown.
This the unknown.
Yes.
And I would love to know about sex lives during menopause, but I suppose it's not appropriate to ask people. But I would love, when I'm 50, you can ask me those questions. Anybody, I go on their podcast because for educational purposes, I would like to know for myself, but I suppose you can't ask someone those questions. I don't know. Maybe Amy Poehler. How old is she? She's probably, she must know about menopause. She's talking about
how she sounded like an expert on it.
Yeah, so maybe she seems like someone
54.
Is she? She looks so good.
She does look great.
I really love that podcast. I really do. It did deserve the Golden
Globe. I agree. Yep.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. I really like Jennifer Lawrence too. I really feel like she could come on this podcast.
It's Jake Shane is really trying to get her, but damn. No. I know.
Jake Shane's getting all of us. We talked right before we got in here that he got acquired by Netflix for his 3rd season of Therapist, is exclusively on Netflix.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I had a meeting with Netflix like 6 months ago. I'm like, could have been us. It makes sense as Jake Shane, but good for him. But I'm gunning for J-Law too. I'm also gonna, yes. And she active on social media. I know. No, Jeanette McCurdy's not on social media either. I really want her on. I know she's like literally doing Jimmy Fallon and Call Her Daddy, but I like really want her on. I'm like anyways, Jennifer Lawrence, if you're out there, we would love you on. I just think she's like, I feel like she'd be a great guest because I don't think I'd be nervous because again, I'm not like a super fan. I love her, respect her. Of course, I just think she's funny.
I think so too. I mean, I've always loved her since she was a client of mine since back in the day. Yeah. So
would you be nervous? Oh no, you met her. You've interviewed her.
I've never interviewed her. I
on the carpet.
I was at the Catching Fire premiere as an intern, but she was sick and she didn't do interviews. That's the closest I've gotten to her. Other than that, I've never. But she's always been a client of mine, and it's always nice to see a client from way back in the day go on to be so successful and an Oscar winner and everything in between. Yep.
And she talks a lot about postpartum. She's just like open.
She's real. Yeah.
I want to talk to her. So Jennifer Lawrence, you're my number one right now. She really is my number one. I don't think there's anyone above her. I just think she's so funny and witty. Everything I see her in, I'm like, yes, I love her and I want to see more of her.
Someone else who I'm excited that you know about, Club CHALAMET.
Yes.
Okay, well, Club CHALAMET now has her eye on Connor's story.
Oh no.
And
the fandoms are erupting right now. They're
I know.
No.
It's wild. Okay, so Club CHALAMET, I'm not going to do the TLDR because there's just so much lore there.
What's TLDR mean?
Too long, didn't read. Like, basically the top line, key points.
TLDR.
Basically, she's an older woman. She runs a stand account for Timothy Chalamet. She's very divisive. Some people love her. Some people think she's creepy, does too much. Nonetheless, she goes really hard for Timmy C, and she is serious about her clients as well. She previously, before she was Club Chalamet, she was a stand account for Michael Fassbender. But then people say that once Michael Fassbender got married, she didn't care about him anymore, moved on to Timmy C. Oh. Now that Timmy and Kylie are super serious, she never really acknowledges Kylie. Like, she does not like Kylie. Oh. So now people speculate because he's so serious with Kylie, maybe they'll get married or something, that now she's kind of in the weeds of moving on. That's the speculation, although I'm sure Simone Cromer, Club Chalamet, will probably testify that she is still riding hard for Timmy, getting him that Oscar. But she commented...
What if he wins the Oscar and doesn't thank her? Do you think she'll be mad?
I don't think there's any way she'll...
What do you mean? He just said she's getting paid for the Oscar.
No one is working harder than Club Chalamet. Like, Timmy's publicist is not working harder than Club Chalamet. Manager, family. No one is working harder to make Timmy see an Oscar winner than Club Chalamet, and has been doing it. Like, she's boots on the ground, like in the weeds. Anytime there's negative press, like she is outshining it with, she's finding the positive. Like when when everyone was annoyed with him for like the Marty Supreme, like he was being too egotistical, she was spinning it. She was like, this is obviously him being method for Marty Supreme. Like this is him in character. Like she was like controlling the narrative. It was almost giving like Kerry Washington in the show where she's the publicist, like she's the president's publicist.
Yes. What was that one?
Oh, I know Jake Shane loves that show.
I love it too. What's her name?
What was that show? Olivia, I know her character was Olivia Pope. What was the show? Scandal. She is like the Olivia Pope for Timothée Chalamet. Okay.
But he knows her, so he knows what she's doing.
Okay. Knows her is a little... Because she does... When she talks about meeting him and stuff, and her encounters with him, she definitely takes some creative liberties. Like, she'd be like, he came straight to me in the crowd. And there's like her in like a crowd of like 500 people, like in the autograph sign at the premiere. And he'll come and like, you know, sign, take a photo.
But how do we know that he wasn't like, oh my God, Club Chalamet? I do that to people I know. I'm like, oh my God, like I know that person.
Okay. I believed it too, because then she was at the Palm Springs Film Festival Awards a month ago, and her account was, I went up to Timothy. Kylie was there. She was so gracious. I was like, this is your year, Timmy. And he was like, he gave me a hug. He was excited to see me. And then the video came out where she was kind of like lingering in the back. Kylie was getting up to go to the bathroom, so she had an in. So then she went up, like gave him a hug, like put her hand on his back, and he was like, hey, yeah. And then like just kind of kept it moving. And then she talked to his like security guard or something.
When Kylie wasn't there.
Kylie was on the way. Kylie was like getting up, trying to go to the bathroom or something. But oh, you mean what if she was? Oh, you think Kylie is like...
Kylie was not there when she came up to
Kylie was there, but her back was turned. Because she was like getting up from the table. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like, it was the opportunity to strike for sure. But her account is very different from like the video account.
That's also valid. I'm not trying to be this defender of this person in case this person is unhinged.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. But like... when I have sympathy for her. But I also feel like every time when Moses leaves, 10 out of 10 times someone comes up. Like, no matter what, if we're at a movie, if we're at a theater, if we're at the grocery store, if you're going to the bathroom, 1,000% someone's going to come up once Moses leaves. So I do think it's like an opportunity, and not in like a creepy, in our situation, not a creepy way. I think people feel like less...
intimidated, maybe?
Less intimidated.
Less interrupting.
Less interrupting. You know, my favorite is when like, Trish, you look so lonely over here. I'm like, well, he literally just left to go to the bathroom. But, you know, but understandable. And like, I feel same. I feel like I would probably go up to someone, but if they're like with their like wife or something, maybe it feels a little like
intrusive.
I guess it's kind of, yeah. I don't know. Actually, I'm trying to think. But some people are really nice. Like Donny Osmond is just like super sweet. Like every time he sees me, he's like excited. I'm excited when I see certain people that I see over and over. So maybe he does like her like that. You know, not like that, but like excited to see her.
I would, yeah. I mean, I would think that because she is such a stan of him. But yeah, the video just didn't give like, I can't believe you're here. It's so good to see you. You know what I mean? Versus like, I think. Again, I always hold it. Taylor's like my example because anytime I see it, like whenever I would see her pre-folklore or whatever, like she would be like, hey, it's so good to see you. Like even if she wouldn't know my name, she would like kind of remembers faces of like the big stands. So there's kind of that like excitement, even if it's fake. It could very well be fake, but like she makes it seem. But like Timmy was just like, hey, like as if it's just any old girl.
But I do feel like guys are like that. I think Moses can be excited to see, even if he's excited to see me. It looks like he's not.
Cool.
Yeah, he's very much just like, you would never see Moses like, because there's a TikTok trend where it's like my husband finding me in the crowd, like when you're looking, and then like. You know, and I've tried to do that with Moses so many times, like Barnes and Noble, where else, and he's never surprised to see me. He's always like,
hey.
Yeah, literally just like, there's mommy.
Okay,
like,
work.
just, you know what I mean? So I think some people just don't have.
Okay, so maybe.
Unless we've seen Timmy excited. Has he ever been excited for anyone?
I mean, maybe just with like Kylie or whatever. He definitely looks like baby puppy dog, but that'll be very different. You're right. So right. Yeah. So okay, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Know. I'm just trying to.
I don't think so.
Okay. You don't think so? What? You don't think he's excited to see her?
I've seen like, because her only thing that she can negotiate, like her currency is how close she is to him, and I think she makes up how close she is to him in that.
In his opinion, allegedly.
Yeah, I think that's because, like you said, he'll come across as like, oh, we were hanging out backstage,
Yeah.
and Timmy told me this when he was talking maybe to a person next to her in line and said something.
Maybe he did tell her something. I told
That's-
Trish Graves some things.
That's just
Not
how it
anymore, though.
works.
No, I love Trish Graves. But, you just... I don't know. I don't know the situation. I don't know how he feels about it. She seems pretty harmless.
You would think that...
I
Because
think he's being cautious, that's all.
Yeah, but he's so like Club Chalamet is so viral. Like there's been like articles in like different like magazines and stuff about her. Like you would think he would be asked about Club Chalamet at some point because anytime something's viral, you're gonna get asked about it. So I'm like, is there like a stipulation from his part that says like don't ask about Club Chalamet? I don't know.
It's the asterisk on the corner.
Yes.
It's like we're not allowed to ask about Club Chalamet.
Again, just speculation. So Club Chalamet commented on a photo of Connor's story and just commented, "Oh Lord!" Like it was Connor's story, mogging, like looks so good, and people were like, "Oh, she has her sights set on a new white boy."
Oh gosh!
And then she made an official statement about her new Stan account.
Who was asking for the statement?
Who cares?
That's a great question.
She just put a little.
I'm seated for the statement. I was like, damn, that's big news. I mean,
love
it's a hot
statement.
topic to me.
Yeah, also normalize just putting out a statement when no one
For no
asked.
reason.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yes, see.
My statement on this. Nobody asked.
She said, I have become repulsed from the immature discourse surrounding heated rivalry and the lead actors and supporting actors. Haters invited me to create story times, which will focus on Connor's story, but will also include cool Hudson info. And now the new account is Story Times, which is a good name. You gotta give it to
great.
her. One thing about this woman, she'll come up with a good name.
She's good at branding.
Club Chalamet,
Yeah.
Story Times, it's fierce as fierce.
Yes,
Fierce
she
as
is.
fierce. So Connor's story, I think future Oscar winner Connor's story. I mean, with Club Chalamet running your campaigns of her own volition, her own free will, Connor's story, you have a bright and long career ahead of you. Yep.
She seems to only be going after young hot male actors. She doesn't campaign for me.
Yeah.
She's not campaigning for.
That's what I'm saying. It seems too personal.
She has a thing for hot guys, I guess.
And I mean, but I feel like when she picks someone, clearly Michael Fassbender ended up being in a lot of critically acclaimed performances, Timmy too. So I'm like, damn, Connor.
She has the touch.
She is the equivalent. Me and Pop Girls is Club Chalamet with a white actor. That's kind of how I see it.
Oh wow, you put yourself in the same category as Club Chalamet.
I think with our clients, we just have that kind of sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have an eye for illustrious careers.
It is interesting. I know what you're saying because it's interesting how people. How old is she?
She
Not
is
confirmed.
in her 40s.
I guess it's
59.
She's rethinking everything she said so far.
I do like that she has a passion. I don't know. It's hard. I guess I'm such a fan, so I kind of see where she is, and I've definitely been probably oh Lord on a Walton Goggins post or something. I get it. I guess as long as they don't have a problem with it. I guess if they had a problem with it, then she wouldn't be around them. She wouldn't be able to go up to him and stuff.
Banned.
Yeah, I'm sure he's. Yeah, I'm sure, especially because she is so popular. They would tell them no.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's okay, but. And if he wins the Oscar, he better thank you.
At least in the press room. Even if it's not on the stage, go in the press room, give Club Chalamet a shout out.
She would die. That'd be so great.
It would be great.
I'm going to, if I win the iHeartRadio Award, I'll make sure to shout out Moses for campaigning every day for me. I really do think I'll forget. I just know myself, I'll probably forget to thank him. My number one campaign manager.
I'll bring a little sign. I'll bring a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be everything.
You have to pull out your little... I love when people pull out the little written speech and it's all crumpled up and stuff.
I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to pull out a long one. I have a paper.
The parchment
a typed
paper. Yeah.
A little Just Trish card. Thank you guys. Okay, well, what was she in the news for? Just
for launching Story Times, her new client. And also...
So, that's Club Chalamet, but now it's called Story Times.
Yeah, so she's moving on. On
Twitter?
It'll be... Right now it's on Instagram. Okay. That's where she...
Did you follow?
No, I'm a little skeptical of it, but... We'll see. It's also I'm almost too inundated with Hudson and Connor, so I'm trying to see less because I feel like I'm also in the back. Anytime something negative, people I'm in that. Whenever the fans are mad at Connor and Hudson for something, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm trying to take a back seat to heated rivalry right now.
Oh, I'm opposite. I'm trying to get in the front seat.
I feel like I'm overconsumed heated rivalry.
I feel like I'm underconsumed. I should DM him because I'm out of the discourse and I feel like everyone's heated rivalry so big, but I'm I really see nothing about it and I feel like I need to be more in it.
Go for it. Yeah, DM him.
He was a YouTuber at one point.
Yes.
He's active on social media.
Yeah, and honestly, gag this. I think this, if anything will sell you on it, he's in Joker too, Connor's story.
My favorite movie, my number one on Letterboxd. I love this movie. We need to watch it so we can discuss. Who was he?
I had no idea. Obviously, I've never seen it. I guess he was at the end. He was like a character at the end. And he was supposed to be like, he was hinted, I guess, to become like a new Joker or something. Like if the story were to continue.
Oh, I love.
Yeah. So I guess DM him. Don't even mention Heat or Rival. Just be like, hey, I love your performance in Joker 2. You're my favorite movie on Letterboxd.
Someone told us to get him on the podcast. I was like, yeah, I've been making notes. It's like Connor, Jennifer Lawrence. Who was my third one?
Jeanette McCurdy.
And KARAMO.
There you go.
I think it'd be great. Did you make a note of that? Someone make a note so I can remind myself of this.
Jimmy.
Send me. Poor Jimmy has 5,000 things on his. I sent him like 5,000 texts last night because yesterday I had to get up at 4 a.m. So I was texting him at 4 a.m. all these like things. And then looking at 7 p.m. He's like, oh, sorry, I just got to this. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry for the bombardment of texts. I think he stays up late editing and I think I'm up super early. So that is, of course, I wish people could see your full outfit. I really love these sneakers with the gray aviator nations.
Yeah, it is a wild look today. I'm like,
I like it.
I'm gonna keep it just serious up top and then casual on bottom.
I like this.
I
really like this look today. The purple reminds me of Rogelio and Jane the Virgin.
Work. I mean, I think I've said this before. I've worn it before, but there was a Tumblr photo of Harry Styles wearing this American Apparel sweater, and then I went literally immediately on my lunch break because I think I'm interning at Studio City, and there was an American Apparel in Studio City. So I went like on my lunch break and instantly was like, do you have this lavender sweater that Harry Styles is wearing? Yeah.
How much was it? Probably was like $80.
Probably. But I mean, this was like 2014. So, you know, it's been over 10 years and it's held up.
It looks great. Are you ready for the album tomorrow?
The single Aperture. Yeah, of course I'm ready. Album is in March, mama. But
okay, the single. Are you ready for it?
I'm so ready. People have been like, because he posted this album, the single cover, and it's like, it looks like kind of like a candid photo of him looking happy. And people are like, oh, this is why no one uses a recent Harry Styles photo as like their Stan account icon, because he is looking chopped. And I was like, he is not chopped.
Why?
People just think he looks older. And yes, he's older. And like his hair is shorter now. He's my age. So like, yeah.
Can't catch a break.
Wash. Yeah, just kidding.
At 33?
No.
How old are you?
I don't think so. People are saying that.
How old are you?
33, yeah. So, I know, it's rough.
How was your 33 year?
What?
How was your 33 year?
Last year?
Yeah.
Well, I was depressed most of last year, but far, this half of 33 is looking pretty good, I guess, so.
They say 33 is the magic number. My sister's going to be 33 tomorrow. Today, I guess, is her birthday. And she's going to be 33. And most of that was his best year. And you know, that's the year Jesus went on the cross for us.
So that
was a good year for her.
Was it for him? He was like, I love this.
That was his purpose, right?
29 to 33 is very transformational year.
Yeah, this is the year he resurrected. I mean, that's pretty
impressive.
That is impressive. You know, if the story of Jesus is true, which I'm inclined to believe it, that is crazy. How do you rise from the dead? Question. Was he off the cross or was he in the tomb? Because they say he rose from the tomb. But I thought he died on the cross.
The tomb, because that stone was moved.
But I thought he died on the cross. They took him down?
Yeah, and threw him in the tomb.
Okay. That seems less.
You never see tombs these days, right? Like, no one gets put in the tomb.
I think I'd rather have that, like the family tombs like Romeo and Juliet, where there's just like a giant, like they're giant rooms.
I guess is a present day version of a tomb like a mausoleum? Is that when you build the little like structure on the cemetery?
Well, that's above or beyond.
If you want to. It's expensive.
Yeah. But a tomb was above ground, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was below.
I think it was because they moved the stone.
Because that was like, because they didn't build it. It was kind of a cave.
Oh.
They sealed the cave with stone.
With a big rock.
How did they get in there then?
I guess it was just like kind of like Hunger Games cave, I'm assuming.
And then you just keep going in when someone dies? Because don't you get a family tomb?
No, in this case, they just sealed it. They didn't want anyone to go in or out.
Okay, but when like their kids die, where do the kids go?
I'm talking about this specific case. Oh. They just wanted to seal it.
Case.
Right. Like, he had no children.
Except for all of us.
Oh. I think we're the children of God.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Jesus is all our daddies.
Well, the Trinity.
Mm-hmm. Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Yeah, so.
Were you raised Catholic?
Yeah, I was raised Catholic. I
You
went
did
to
the sign-
Catholic school.
Oh, so you just did the sign of the cross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did they do that?
I couldn't tell you.
You take the wafer. Who had a wafer? They have Hidden Valley Rancher wafers. Did you see that? Did you see? Like, what do you mean? Like, I guess for community, they were wafers. Where did I see that? That was crazy. It was like viral. It was like on Twitter. I'm trying to see it. Yeah.
Like a church was using those?
Yeah.
Fierce. Fierce is fierce. That's
Probably better, I suppose.
Yeah, a little flavor in there.
You like ranch?
I do like ranch. Do you like ranch?
No.
I was gonna say you're not like a
Creamy
dressing.
white
Yeah.
substance person.
Yeah.
No.
You don't like mayonnaise? You don't like a pesto?
No. Ugh. Like green pesto, nothing. But I am a matcha girly these days. I love matcha. Oh, you like matcha?
I love
we
matcha,
are gotta
yeah.
go on our matcha kick around here. We'll get the giant strawberry. We'll try some matcha. The LA Day. That could be a part of it. Fun. You know Tara Yummy's a Harry Styles stan? Like stan. She has like
Yes.
2 tattoos for him.
Oh, I didn't know she was that much of a stan, but I
Oh,
knew she lived
loves
for
Harry Styles.
Love that.
I have to get into it. I'm not quite there yet, but
Maybe this era will kind of win you back over. Have you ever seen Don't Worry, Darling?
that I loved.
Okay, work. It seems like a you movie.
I
so-
loved that movie. Yes. I actually was like, I wanted to move to Palm Springs after that movie. I like love it so much. He's a good actor.
I think so too. Some people thought he was not a good actor, but
Oh.
I thought he was giving.
I thought he was very handsome in that.
Yeah,
That
me
would be
too.
what I would consider a horny movie somewhat.
Yeah, besides, I guess, the ending, but
What happened at the end?
he was an incel at the end.
Oh. What's that?
Remember, like, he was like...
I know this
Yeah,
term.
He was like ugly loser, like hated women. He like was locking her in the virtual
What?
world. You don't remember the ending?
I think she might have fell asleep at that
Okay.
Oh
point.
my god!
I just remember the moment
The
that
ending was a big deal. Like they made him look like all like they.
Because they were basically drugging, like basically it's a story like it's about drug addicts, but the whole story we see is when they're in their high, like in that world, it's perfect. But
I don't understand. They were all drug addicts.
like they weren't really there. Their bodies were actually in.
The men or the women?
Both of them were actually in a different world, like poor, and he kept her.
Yes, like or in a coma, basically. How did you
How
miss
did they
this
get in that
big-
world? How did they get there?
It was he like went and did it like against her will, and then that's why like
God.
yeah, he was like a loser. I mean, his character like was broke, didn't have a job,
What?
hated women, like not very attractive.
They're all just like roofing these women?
Well, they were like they went to some tech company, like there's some technology company or whatever, and then like yeah, locked like their brain was like in this like world where she was like the Stepford
It was like a
wife. He was hot.
simulation.
Yeah, simulation.
But that's not real.
No,
Like, it can happen today.
If you're a drug addict.
but yeah.
But you have to have a bot anyways. That okay? Never mind.
Okay, so
Loved the idea. Loved the first half of the movie. Loved the first half of a lot of movies, and then the second half always gets weird. You're always like, what the? Okay, well, he was a good actor. I guess he probably was even better actor than if he had to like turn ugly and weird.
EST, yeah.
He didn't get
like-
nominated for anything.
No, that movie really went through it. I wish we were around when that movie press tour was happening because that would have been fierce. Like we would have had a topic we would have done like a third and fourth episode a week just to keep up with
Really?
the press tour drama.
I
Remember how
remember
crazy
nothing.
it was with like
No.
Olivia Wilde, Harry
Yeah.
Styles.
They
And
were
then-
dating.
Yes, and then remember there was
the
this video of
director.
Chris Pine and someone thought Harry Styles spat on Chris Pine because of how it was filmed at Venice Film Festival, and then they had a release statement saying like no, Harry Styles did not spit on Chris Pine. It was a whole debacle. It was a whole thing, and
You were seated. What were you doing? You were working.
I was working, yeah, so I was still covering the beat.
What did
but-
you do like before this podcast when you had stuff to say?
That is honestly an amazing question, and I do not know like where. I guess I would just talk to Darian about it. I really don't know.
You're just like sitting there for 3 hours.
Where would I do with these opinions? I actually have no
Crazy
idea.
that you never did like vlogs and stuff like that.
No,
because
and
when-
I wasn't really tweeting either, so I don't know.
That's what's crazy. It's like when you want to say something, like when I want to say something, I'm going to TikTok. I'm like, I need to talk about this. Like, it's so funny that you never did that before.
Like, because I
have so
kind
much
of
to say.
retired from Twitter at like 20. By the time like 2020 came around, but I wasn't tweeting that much anymore. So yeah, I just had
wild.
thoughts and didn't say them. That is actually crazy.
Yeah, like
to think
that's
about.
what that it always trips me out when people just don't share their thoughts with
Yeah.
the world. I'm like, well,
I never thought about it until you asked that question. Wow, that really threw me for a loop.
well, we can always maybe regress and go back to 2022 or something
yeah,
and just
very chronically online girl explains. Like we'll just pick a topic and just
We
talk about it
should.
like it's hot.
when we need like an evergreen episode, we'll be like, hey guys,
Today
it's
is-
April 2022. What are the hot topics of the month? You
I
know?
live for that. That is fun.
You did that for Dramageddon. Like, you just need the
that
right,
was fun.
when you have the right capsule too.
That was so crazy. That was so crazy because it's like, I was obviously there, but I just don't remember any of that. Like, none of it. And it just, like, shocks you so much. You're just like...
Yeah, and if you're not on our Patreon, just join, go watch all of that, and go back to, like...
Dramageddon. Do we have a
worth
playlist?
it just to go back to see all that.
We should make the Dramageddon playlist.
So they can just easily go to it?
Yeah, because now they changed the app, so you can have playlists, all that stuff.
Okay, Unc.
What?
Yeah, that's not the podcast. Okay, right?
I couldn't tell what reference that was.
That's it. You know what the word was I was looking for last time when I was trying to think of like a Gen Z word is cook. Am I cooking?
Oh.
Have you heard it?
Of course. Yeah.
I never, like, that's a new one for me.
What?
Did I cook? Or let me cook?
Yeah, I mean, it could go two ways. It can be like, I'm cooked, meaning like I'm fried, or like I'm cooking, meaning like I'm cooking up. I'm like really making some points right now. I'm doing something good.
Okay,
but,
I love that one.
Yeah.
I'm cooking right now. I liked it. I never heard that one before. I like the new slang. I like Gen Z slang.
I have an update on the GLAMBOT debacle. The GLAMBOT scandal.
I know. I'm sat for this. I was liking all these posts this morning.
I feel like I was really on the beat because I was already I brought up the emails getting resurfaced, and I feel like people have really taken to that and like have really gone against Cole, and they're really holding on to like
I haven't seen this. I was talking about this. I had other GLAMBOT news, but
what was your GLAMBOT news?
That Joseph Kahn was the
yes.
inventor of the GLAMBOT.
Yes.
Which is so insane. Like,
and it's like, how did Cole become the grandfather of the GLAMBOT?
And that's what everyone was saying. They're like, how is he like the end all be all of the GLAMBOT?
Yes.
Joseph Kahn invented it.
Yes.
And then what happened with Joseph Kahn? Why was he just like, well, I guess he got too busy, but then it's like Cole just got to inherit this, or how did he get it?
I have so many questions.
I have so many questions too.
And then everyone has really been bringing up these emails from 2019 of the woman who tried to book the GLAMBOT for her wedding. And I get later, so the day we filmed Hot Topic, so Monday, she did an interview with People magazine about the GLAMBOT debacle. And then now
gets it.
People's on the beat.
New TMZ. They're like, we're gonna find everybody's email.
They
and phone
got
number
an
and call.
exclusive interview with, her name is Yinka Animashan, and she did an exclusive interview with People magazine about the booking of the GLAMBOT. And the gag is she is very, very, very wealthy because her wedding was in 2019, and she lives in Dallas, Texas, but it was a multicultural 3-ceremony wedding. So it literally had like 3 extravagant ceremonies in one day, all different and all lavish. So she could have afforded the GLAMBOT.
It's giving Becca Bloom with the fireworks in Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, like the gag is she could have afforded it, but like Cole kind of just went into it, obviously through the email exchange, kind of assuming that she was too broke. And also, she's like a woman of color. Her icon like showed her face, so people, or her interpretation is like also like as a woman of color, that's like extra offensive because people are gonna assume like I can't afford things. So that was like another element to it too, and I was like, damn.
What did she say in the interview? Was there anything?
There's no like extra details to the exchange. Like pretty much email exchange is like what happened, but she did give like a statement about how the whole thing like hurt her, and that's why like she's been posting about this since 2019, but just now it kind of blew up and it got like millions of views on Twitter. But she said, as a Black woman, I am no stranger to people making assumptions about who I am or what I am capable of, but I think his responses to me were exceptionally unprofessional and unkind. I was preparing for one of the best days of my life, and to this day his response shocks me. That isn't how you speak to a potential client or people in general. Hopefully my sharing this can be a learning experience for him and enable him to be better, or at least a bit more kind. Which is tea, like, especially 2019, like I said before, like the GLAMBOT really, I feel like got even bigger with like TikTok. I feel like it just kind of really made it even more mainstream because it kind of gave a place for it to live, you know? And I feel like Cole also started becoming more front facing with like his POV of the GLAMBOT, like kind of recently within the past few years, right?
Yeah. Because he's like his own TikTok personality.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know he was like in control of the GLAMBOT. I thought he was just like the face of, like he's just there. Like you would be like ushering people on a red carpet for ET. Like you're just there.
Yeah.
I think he was like the owner of it.
Yeah. The logistics of GLAMBOT are interesting because also like it's commissioned by E because like E owns it, but like it's also like Cole posts it on his own social platforms too. So I don't know like the logistics of like what that contract is. Cause yeah, like E is the one who technically owns the actual GLAMBOT footage. Cole will end up giving like his POV of setting it up and then end with the shot at the end. So he like kind of adds to it.
That's
makes it
the
his
better
own.
part is the setup.
The context.
And the shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it is
interesting.
very interesting. I don't know how the logistics of that works. But yeah, everyone is on Cole's and everyone's saying that J-Lo karma. That J-Lo karma is fierce.
Wait, why? Because
everyone's like...
But she was the to him. Why is he getting the karma?
And also, she like he was nicer.
Her. Yeah,
but
what?
everyone's like, see what happens when you mess with J-Lo, which is kind of funny to me. I think it's camp.
Well,
and then
like that woman rightfully could be upset, but I also think like I don't know if that's karma for Cole. He was being nice through the whole thing. Like he's the one that got bad treatment from J-Lo. He's the one that tried to defend her. Like also that was. Well, I'm not trying to defend him. I definitely see her part. No, like it's like me going to Louis Vuitton back in the day. Like people do not want to help you. Can I see that bag? Like they can be that way. It's annoying, but like you were kind of saying too, it's like sometimes I guess if they were talking social media, it's different. You can see the person, but when sometimes someone inquires, even for me, I don't even respond. Obviously, like myself, if I do an event, it's like through someone else, but someone's like, how much for you to sing happy birthday to me at my birthday? It's like, you just don't respond. It's not because like anything. It just feels weird anyways to have such a close like interaction. Cause it's like, how do you tell somebody? Cause the other thing is you could tell someone a rate and then they'll be like, that's too high. Who do you think you are? Like, so I don't do it anymore, but maybe back then because it was just him, he didn't know how to like, his responses were bad. If those were true, they are bad. There's no excuse there, but people also just dogpiling on him and be like, that's what you get for messing with J-Lo is also kind of crazy. Just be like, well.
And the J lovers working overtime because TMZ did capture Jennifer Lopez giving cash to a homeless man on Tuesday, and it's all on video. I love the article because the article is like 3 sentences, so I'm like, this is fierce. Literally, the Jenny from the Block singer was dressed to the nines and in full glam coming out of a business meeting in Los Angeles this afternoon when a homeless man approached her on her way to her waiting Cadillac Escalade, asking for help. J-Lo seemed to ignore the man at first, walking right by him, but he was thrilled to see her and was overheard saying he was going to tell everyone he saw Celeb. The guy stuck around and waited outside Jennifer's SUV, and his patience paid off. She rolled down the window and handed him a bill before driving off with a smile. Period. That's the whole article. I'm like,
good.
Okay, work.
She looked happy.
He looked
happy too. I've seen homeless people skip. He was like skipping in front of her car.
Excited about it. The
exchange. It is so fun. I mean, again, this is just me speculating. I love just like in the middle of a scandal because also TMZ is everywhere, and of course it could very well just be a coincidence that they capture this because literally they have people with iPhones in every corner of Los Angeles ready to like record someone.
Yes.
It is just so funny that in the middle of this scandal, everyone calling her rude. Here's a 5-sentence article on TMZ about a good deed that she did.
I love it.
I live. Me as a publicist, like me doing damage control, it's just like, okay, we got to get you out there. Actually, Moses filming a paparazzi video of you doing a good deed, and then like me sending it to TMZ.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
There's no coincidence. Huh? There's no coincidence.
Well, of course. And also full glam too. It's like full glam, full beat. Let's do it. Let's go film one. Oh my God, I got my full glam on today. I guess it's good unless he's an actor. If he's like a real...
True. Yeah.
That'd be crazy if he was like also in on it and not really unhoused, but...
Yeah, that is tea. Because if it's performative, whatever, someone who is down on their luck, benefiting from it. So it's good. But if it's someone who is like... just a paid actor.
That'd be crazy.
Although it is hard to make a living as an actor, so maybe even then, I don't know.
Does he get to keep it though?
If she's asking for it back, diabolical, but I doubt it. I think she can let go of a bill or two.
I think J-Lo just needs to own her
diva-ness.
God, wouldn't it be a great rebrand though? She just became like the nicest, friendliest person to everybody around. She's just like inviting like everybody to be her friend. Because even was it the Met Gala red carpet that someone thought she was like being rude when someone asked her like who made the dress or something?
Oh yeah, she just said like the designer and then kept walking up the stairs.
She needs to just give a little more conversation maybe.
Yeah, she could, I guess maybe go full pedal to the metal in one direction. Like Mariah Carey.
Yes.
We know she's a diva. We know, and we love her for it.
We're
like,
nothing.
yes, Mariah, like be fierce.
Yes.
Like complain about the lighting. Like, we love that about her.
Yeah.
So I guess like, but then the Bronx documentary was like, just love like running to the bodega. Or my hair, I'm so wild.
They
like,
tried.
So the relatability not working. So let's just go full blown. Like honestly, I don't want to talk to you, Cole. I'm just here to like look fierce and keep it moving. Like
she just needs to own it.
Yeah.
I think trying to be like, look at her being so nice to this person. It's like, I don't know if that's really, but it is cute, I guess. I guess we love it for the entertainment value. We were sending it in the group chat early. We're like, look at that.
I love it. I love the
Because we never send hot topics, but like when something is just so fierce, as you call
fierce
it.
is fierce. The theme of today's episode, fierce is fierce. I mean, what can I say?
It is true, yeah.
Meghan Trainor had her third baby via surrogate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she just announced it, but I was kind of gagged because she got so much backlash for it, and I was like kind of confused.
Gosh, the Meghan Trainor hate train is, no pun intended, is like actually so insane. She gets like a lot of hate, and I feel like she kind of, not even in a shady way, like kind of just like lays low, does nothing. You know what I mean? So like even when she was like touring and she was wearing like those wigs and stuff, and people were like, this is ridiculous. This doesn't look like her. And I'm just like, oh my God, like people are kind of wild.
Yeah, like I think some people. I mean, she's kind of been getting it since like back in the day, to be honest. Like, I think people always kind of found the like shoo-bop, shoo-bop, shoo-bop. Like, people kind of turned on it pretty quick and was like, "Oh, this is so cringy."
Okay, it's one thing to be like the music's not good.
Catchy. Like, you know, she has some bops in the repertoire. Ironically, she wrote "I Ain't Your Mama" for J-Lo, and I do love that song. And I love that J-Lo's singing on it, but you can hear Meghan loud and proud on that track. I ain't your mama. I ain't your mama. I
did a dance video to that back in 2016.
Okay, see, word.
10 years ago.
I'm telling you, that Meghan Trainor, Penn hates to see her coming because she'll write some catchy little lyrics.
It is funny because she is so talented as like a songwriter because she has written like amazing songs. But like, and not hate, maybe there's a reason she does this. All her songs sound the same. So it's like weird. It's like,
I guess that is
so
just
talented.
her signature style, right? I mean, and also someone brought this up about Bruno Mars. I mean, people are being mean about it, but when Bruno Mars was like releasing a new single the other day, everyone's like, well, all of his songs kind of do sound the same. And I'm like, well, and no one ever says anything bad about like a Bruno Mars song or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, like
that's true.
Ed Sheeran kind of always sounds, you know, like Ed Sheeran on a song.
That's true.
You know, so
yeah, you're
why
right.
can't Meghan Trainor? She's in her lane. She likes her little doo-wop and work.
right. What's that one? I can have my Gucci on. I can wear my Louis Vuitton. Even with nothing on. I made you look. Remember she did that acapella with like all the TikTokers?
Yeah.
It was like, what's her name? God, the one that used to do the catering story times.
You expect me to know a TikToker's name? Not happening.
Do you remember her?
Which one?
She had like curly hair and she was like a caterer and she'd always tell story times and she put like emojis on the screen.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? Like Eloise or something. And she kind of disappeared. Then she like
because she did the one with Miss Rachel.
Elise. Yes, Elise Myers. She was like singing on there randomly, and it was like one of the guy. God, I forget his name. I know Pentatonix, and I'm so sorry I can't remember the name. It's not Mitch. It's not Kevin.
One of the tonics.
Stars. God, I know him too. Like I don't know him, but like doesn't matter. Anyways, Chris Olsen was on there, and they were all singing like acapella. Do you not know this with her?
No, I remember that.
You remember the video?
Scott.
Scott.
Yes, I was
like he's like the main one.
Yes,
Why did I forget that? And they were all just like harmonizing with Meghan Trainor. Anyways, it is funny because they do sound like they're written for TikTok. Like, I want this to go viral.
It's yeah.
Which, you know, okay.
Which they end up doing. So
that's true.
Yeah,
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. So she's
I didn't know she had a hate train. I always thought she was like really popular, and I just noticed it like in the past like year. Okay.
I mean,
I feel sorry for her.
My psychoanalysis is I think she gets a lot of. I mean, now because she's like lost a lot of weight, so now she's skinny. I think before she's not like the traditionally super hot like bombshell pop girl, and there is always going to be like that. People are always going to be harder, despite everyone thinking that they're super woke. There's still going to be that internalized misogyny of like she doesn't fit the like archetype of a pop girl like an Ariana, like a Cat's Eye, like these hot like sexy. Desirable, like model-esque. Because even if you're not like super hot like Taylor, I don't know if she's like the super hot like where she caters to like men, but she's still like Barbie, got kind of And then you have like a Charlie XCX who's like edgy and she's like hot and sexy, and Meghan kind of like is somewhere in the middle. So I think people are going to be always harder on her in general. That's my woke takeaway. But people were really. She was getting a lot of backlash, and people were mad at her for having a baby via surrogate, which I thought was like so wild.
What part of the internet is it? Is it her fans? Is it like right wing people? Like who's upset about it?
I think it. To be honest, I think it is mostly like left leaning voices on Twitter is where I saw it the most, and also like on Reddit and stuff. But it kind of got turned into like a classism thing. Like, oh, here's this like rich woman who's like using another woman's uterus for her gain.
Oh my god. God, people are like ruthless. People are so like that. Yeah, that's why I hate the internet. Like, when people have babies, they're so critical. I remember this like Shane and Ryland when they like held the babies to and everything.
Yes, okay.
Get out off the bed. Like, what do you mean that's their babies? That too,
because she like her announcement was like her like skin to skin contact with her baby, and there were so many comments of people being like, why does she have a surrogate give birth and then stage it like she gave birth herself, naked and crying as if she birthed that baby herself, renting another woman's womb is an effing disgrace.
That's crazy. That's not why she's crying.
The concept of a rich woman buying a poor woman's womb, then holding the baby in her arms and crying as if she gave birth herself. Nobody can convince me that this isn't diabolical. I have no respect for this.
This is crazy.
It is wild.
Crazy. That's wild. That's not why she's crying. That's not why she's skin to skin. That's not just holding the baby. Crazy to assume classes, because you know, surrogacy, like, crazy. I would do it in a heartbeat for something. Like, I would do it in a heartbeat. Like, if I was able to like give birth and I was like healthy and like young, and I would be doing it for everybody. Like, everybody, you know, like, that's such a weird assumption. I hate that. Like, it is her baby. Mm-hmm. It's anyone's baby. Like, it's your baby. Like, I don't know why people care. Like, obviously, it's not hands. Someone's being forced. Like, everyone's doing this consensually, willingly. People want to be surrogates. Like, it's so bizarre. So weird. And like, right when someone has a baby is so crazy. Like, new parents, it's like, God, people are so mean. People are assholes. Because I do see a lot of gay couples get the hate too when they like holding their baby and stuff, and people go like, wow, you took it from the mother. It's like, that's not her baby. Like,
yeah,
that's just...
it is really odd to me, because especially like, you would think people would be really sympathetic about like women who like want another child, but like biologically, physically, like, I think Meghan talked about like her last birth, like where she was struggling with like diabetes and stuff, right? Like,
gestational diabetes.
Yeah, so...
It's also super dangerous. She had C-sections both times, and it's like so dangerous because that's what can kill you is if you have like a third C-section. They say 3 is like the max, but even then it's like really scary because it's so thin and fragile down there, and your like uterus could like erupt, basically. It could like rupture. So it's like really dangerous to have multiple C-sections.
I kind of think it's people who just like are not moms. You know what I mean? Like
100%, because anyone who's, doesn't matter if you're girls or guys, straights, gay, whatever. It's just like anyone who like has struggled having like a child, like that's like the most beautiful thing, right? And like everybody wants to be a part of it. Surrogates want to be a part of it, and egg donors want to be a part of it. Like, there's a reason. It's not. And most of the time too, surrogates usually are not carrying, like, it's usually another. It's like, it's not biologically theirs either. I think a lot of people
like
are like
their eggs.
Their eggs. Yeah. Usually it's like, if especially like a gay couple, right? I don't know what Meghan did. It doesn't matter. But like, you know, if you're taking. If you are getting a surrogate, you're usually taking someone else's egg, you know what I mean? And so it's like, it's not also her. So people are like, you just took the baby from her. So it's just a very odd way to be. Obviously, the skin to skin, you can do it with a parent, you can do it with a dad, whatever. It's just like, it's that bonding. You just want to be close to the baby. It has nothing to do with like pretending you gave birth to it or something. And Meghan was the opposite of pretending to give birth to anything. She's like our beautiful surrogate. Yeah. Like, she's like not hiding. You shouldn't have to. I think it is crazy to have to like, I think Chloe had talked about it too. She didn't want to talk about the Tristan getting another girl pregnant because she thought the surrogate was going to get harassed. And it's like, people just, why do people care? And to like be so crazy to also be like, oh, rich to the poor. It's like, you don't know that surrogate's life. Like, that's the weirdest assumption to make. It's very odd. I don't know. People, I hate that so much.
I know. I feel like people really just want to be, I get like the resentment towards people who are like, you know, upper class, like wealthy and have like more resources and stuff. And surrogacy is very like very, very, very expensive. So I get like that resentment, but I think like attacking someone who is like welcoming the baby, and also like she's not like she's being braggadocious or like going about it like in a malicious way. She's just like announcing, it's like this best thing you could possibly announce, like, you know, a new baby, like welcoming life.
Just so excited. But people will always judge everything. I remember my first baby with when I had Malibu, everyone was like judging me for having a C-section, judging me for, I said something in my birth video that they gave you fentanyl before you have a C-section. And I remember so many people like, wow, she's taking drugs again. I'm like, this is like, people will just like never, ever be happy if you take the epidural, if you don't take that. Like, people are just always always going to be pissed about something. You know what? Honestly, like not running for Congress, but truly if I was, and then maybe I will one day, it is like, it should be part of like health insurance to like have surrogacy and stuff but they're trying to, right?
Yeah,
with
some
infertility
companies do have like cover like surrogacy and stuff. Not all though. It should be more.
I feel like because I get it too. Like it is annoying to like if you can't afford it and stuff like that. It is annoying. I mean, that should be dealt with directly. But also, I don't think you need to like attack someone for it.
And skin to skin is like a scientific like thing where it helps like regulate the baby's temperature. The chemicals that like it brings like in the baby's body helps create that bond. So it's like a scientifically backed thing for like any parent, dad,
any
mom.
parent.
Yeah. So
even biologically, if it's like not yours, like it still is a bonding thing to have like skin to skin and just feel like you said regulate heartbeats and like all of it. Like it's just people are so weird with that. People hate that so much when people like hold their own babies. Like you're weird. Like if anything, I wish I could have done that. Like after like a C-section, they take the baby right away. I can't like do it. So like it's like I don't know. People. I was shook because I guess she kept it private, right? It is like a thing now where people don't announce their babies till they're here. Kind of like it. It could never be me because I love to like detail everything, but I like that. It is kind of chic. Like, here's the baby. Paris did that. I had never seen. Oh, I was invited to the Paris premiere last night. I should have gone. I saw the DM from Paris Hilton like too late, but I saw like Tana going. I saw all these people going, and I was like, I think Tara Yummy went, Demi Lovato, and I had an invite from her in my DM. I didn't check it in time. I would have loved to have gone to that. But I saw a clip of her. It must be old because her kids are like my kids' age. But she didn't even tell her mom. She's like, here's your grandson. Did you ever see that clip?
No.
It's from her documentary. I guess she has a couple documentaries a while ago. And she's like, wait a minute. She goes, wait here, mom. And then she comes back with her baby and just shows. And her mom's like, whose baby is that? She's like, mine.
That is fierce.
That's fierce. I love that. That's kind of cool. Just show up with
she has there's Dakota and Elle Fanning are doing a series of Paris. I think they're playing Paris and Nikki Hilton, like a mini series. I'm so excited for it.
My gosh.
I love Dakota and Elle Fanning. So, and they make usually like more like artistic stuff or like more dramatic stuff. So I'm excited for like them to do something like really girly pop.
Oh, I feel like Ryan Murphy should direct it. Is it like a scandal one or is it just like cutesy?
I think it's probably going to be some drama to it, I imagine. But I think if they're playing like heiresses, especially if they're doing like Y2K, which I think because I feel like around the age of like the peak Paris and Nikki, right? Like how old is Dakota?
I feel like she's my age.
No, Dakota Fanning's
really?
Okay, she's 30. So
okay,
so not too far off.
Yeah, I guess that may be right.
And Elle's is younger.
Yeah,
Elle's 27. So
yeah, that seems like around the ages of.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Me too.
I'm excited. I love Paris. I don't know. It's surrogacy. Everyone. It's just like also like people do have like health problems, and it's dangerous for people to carry babies, and they can't carry babies, and there are people who are like really awesome at just carrying babies. Like there's people who like love pregnancy who can deliver babies no problem. Like, that would be me 1,000%. Like, I loved being pregnant. And if I had easy deliveries and I was healthier, I'd be doing surrogacy all day long. I'd be, like, carrying everyone's babies. So, everyone needs to just chill out, honestly. She looked great. Congratulations. It's a girl, right? What is it, Mikey Moon?
Yes. I love the name. Yeah.
It's really, really cute. Yeah, I'm really excited for her. She seems like a good mom. She wrote a parenting book, I think.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, her other two kids are the cutest ever.
So cute. I know, it is crazy, like, once you lose weight, because I guess Lizzo kind of got the same treatment, too, right? When she was bigger, people, like, championed her, and then she, like, lost weight, and everyone's like, ew.
Yeah, people are harder on her. So she gets it both. You usually get it both ways, actually. Like, people hate you fat, then they hate you skinny.
I don't know, people kind of like me fat. The fatter I get, the nicer people are to me. Like, oh, she's, it's giving, like, yeah, I get it. People are like, oh, she's fat, that's cute. But when you're skinny and fierce, like, no,
then you're a threat.
I think Nikki Glaser talked about that, how she's like, all the skinny people hate Ozempic because they don't want all the fatties to be skinny.
Yeah, they don't want it to be too accessible.
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah.
Everybody's skinny now.
We talked about the Beckham drama on Patreon, but there have been some updates, and I love this one because It involves someone from the Trish cinematic universe from back in the day.
What?
Justin Anderson, who you went to for you've done.
DP Hugh.
Yes, DP Hugh. He's done your hair a few
Kristen
times.
Cavalier. Yes, we clock it. We have photos together. He was so handsome.
Yes.
You know, me and my gay man. I just was really in love with him for a minute.
And T also the Oscar cinematic universe because I was friends with his partner Austin Rhodes.
Yes,
that was
Rhodes
my former
Bros.
sister. Yeah, Austin Rhodes.
Is that the one that you've had a falling out with, or the other one?
The Aaron Rhodes was the one I was like best friends with. So yeah.
Wow, all
but
connected.
he came out to back the Beckham family.
Wow.
And he talked about his bad experience with Nicola Peltz.
Not him getting in the drama
in the mix,
at all.
yeah. Which, if anyone, like, he's not afraid of, stirring the pot, so this kind of makes sense.
He's like retired, like living not in California, just living his like best rich life. I think there's some point where people just don't
care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, I'm just gonna. It would be me if I like won the lottery. I'd be like, I'm just gonna chime in.
He has like products now, and like I think he's still a Christian. I think, right? Does he just do her
I think
hair?
he just. I think he's like wealthy from something. Like he just gives the vibes that he's just like never working and just living
yeah,
fabulously.
because he, like, for context, was doing everyone's hair, like Margot Robbie, Jennifer Aniston, Miley Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like he was the celebrity colorist, right?
Yes, he was amazing.
But he spoke out about how he worked with Nicola back in 2014 during a press tour, and he commented on an Instagram post by Best of Bravo that was like recapping the drama and said, Brooklyn's wife was one of the worst celebs, in quotes, I've ever worked with. It's her. She's a bad apple. Everyone knows how close the Beckham family really is. And then he, once that got pick up, he doubled down because then he went to his Instagram story and he was like, hold on, I actually have more to say. He said, I've worked with her. Not nice. Not nice. I can say with my full chest, not good energy, bad news bears. And then, yeah, based on how many wedding planners she went through, I think she's the issue. I mean, Google her. Go into Reddit. Go into the dark corners of Reddit and read a little bit about her. Not a good person. Spooky energy. Very spooky energy.
Spooky energy. It's crazy.
I don't even feel bad saying that because when someone's just so not nice, it always comes out. You can't hide it. So yeah, I do feel really bad for the Beckham family. I do. Which that is why that's very condemning. Which I have no skin in the race really. Like I not that invested. I've heard bad things about the Peltz family, the Beckham family. I know really nothing about. They seem just very rich and
they're all
posh,
rich. This is like rich people problems. I'm like over. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's just like a bunch of just rich people. They all seem a little shady. Everyone. The Beckhams, he doesn't seem wonderful. She doesn't seem wonderful. I guess the boy seems okay. I know nothing bad about him. Nicola, I guess we're hearing. I trust Justin. Look, I do trust Justin. I mean, he's always messy. Obviously can be biased. Maybe, I don't know. But, because I remember he did Jamie Lynn Spears, and he's a big Britney stan too. And he's like defending Jamie Lynn. And I was like,
oh,
why?
geez,
Why?
yeah.
You know what I mean? But your experience.
But I'm kind of thinking, like, it's kind of tea though, because he had that personal connection with Jamie Lynn, so he defended her.
That's what I'm saying. There's bias. Yeah.
But he had that personal, like, I feel like he would probably be more inclined if you have personal experience with someone. Usually people are very nice to the hairstylist because, like, a hairstylist is like the keys to the castle. Like, they can F you up, they can make you look amazing, they can make you look terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're mean to your hairstylist, then damn, you really do not give a F.
Yeah, I believe him. I do think it's like so truthful on this, but again, I think all of these people are shady, messy. This is like one where it's just like rich people problems, and it's like, yeah, it's one thing to like, yeah, I have no care in all of them. Are those photos real? The ones of her like flipping in front of him?
This was my hot topic as well because I literally had to send this to Jimmy separately off the group text.
What was it?
Because Trisha tweeted today, let me get the direct. I put this in my notes with the link because I was that gagged by it.
I'm so confused. I was like Googling and all these photos show up, and I'm like, I think these are real.
Okay, so
of the mom dancing?
Yeah,
Trisha tweeted, I'm truly confused if these are real or not, question mark. Like, they don't look like AI, eye emoji. And
they don't!
Cut to the photos, it's Posh Spice breakdancing on her head in front of Nicola Peltz and Brooklyn Beckham smiling for the camera. Her with her doing a back bend, her doing a high kick, splits in the air. And Trisha was confused if it was real life. And meanwhile, Nicola and Brooklyn just posing as if nothing's happening. Posh looking directly down the barrel of the camera with doing a splits mid-air, and Trisha K. Paytas had a question: is this real? Something that miraculously just came out after Beckham made his statements, and it became a meme about Victoria Beckham dancing.
But she was wearing that dress at the wedding. So I'm just so confused how they were able to get these.
Have you never seen? I mean, I guess the person who thought the monk, the TikTok monk was an AI at first.
Oh, he does. Have you seen it? He looks so. Have you seen it? That one is crazy real. That one, because usually you can tell AI. Like it's usually like, "Hi, I'm John William Gacy."
Most
like this is
people
whatever.
can.
Huh?
Most people can. We need a new segment, real or AI.
This one is crazy though. This one looks so real.
Well,
so
you also did think those cherry blossom floors like 2 years ago were.
That got me. I know. I still think those are real. Those ones look so good. But there is like everyone's saying there is footage of her dancing at the wedding.
No. There's
none.
There's no footage. There have been wedding guests that came forward over the years to kind of confirm the testimonial of her dancing crazy with Brooklyn Beckham.
So this is not it.
These photos.
Not one is real.
Maybe one is real.
Okay, the one on her face looked kind of crazy, but
the one where she's literally on her head breakdancing looked a little crazy.
but there's one where she's like in the air, and that to me looks like something I would do at a wedding or something. You know what I mean? Like that looks like
right in front of the married couple, just doing a jump, splits in the air.
I kind of
it's
love
crazy.
it. I
You want my wedding? I literally all my wedding photos. I just want you dancing in the.
Oh, I would love. I'm wearing that. I'll wear that dress too. After I officiated, I'll do a little jump in the air.
Fierce is fierce, but I was like, I literally will send that to Jimmy separately.
I almost sent it to you,
you
but then
this?
I think I just did it this morning, and I was like, whatever, I'll just put it on Twitter instead.
That...
I really am like Twitter. I get a nothing burger on Twitter. I'm really just like I get like 1,000 likes or views or something.
I love it though because you're doing it for the love of the game, and I think that's what makes it better.
But at a certain point, not that it's like embarrassing, but at a certain point, I'm like, who am I even talking to?
No, me, because I see all your tweets,
you.
and then I text them to Jimmy. I'm like, hey, look at this.
There's like 2 comments maybe underneath each of my tweets. It really is dead over there. Damn. For me, anyways. I guess I'm on not any side of Twitter.
It's too funny.
I get on there once in a while, once every few days. I'm like, okay, I'll tweet some stuff.
Yeah, you get in a little tweet storm, and then you leave for like 2 weeks. And,
it's just not my team.
Yeah, that's fair. But it has become a whole meme about Victoria Beckham's inappropriate dance with Brooklyn Beckham at his wedding. Like there was one of Jojo Siwa dancing, and someone said that was Victoria Beckham.
Clopping,
yes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love all the memes. And who else loved the memes was Cruz Beckham, because Cruz
liked
Beckham was caught liking all these like memes about his mom dancing at the wedding.
I love that. On Twitter?
On Instagram. It would be like, liked by Cruz Beckham.
I love that. Because he's also young to know, like, people see the likes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like he knows, but just degaffs. Because he's also the one brother that has, like, been very vocal about like Brooklyn. He's very much on his parents' side and has like shaded Brooklyn like publicly on Instagram. So he kind of degaffs.
Yeah.
Like he's gone back and forth with them a few times. He's the one that announced a couple weeks ago, like, my parents didn't unfollow them. We woke up and we were blocked. Like he wrote that on his Instagram story. So,
he's in defense of the parents.
Yes. He's like messy
but
boots.
liking the memes.
Yeah. I think he just probably just thinks it's funny, which they are funny. So like,
yeah, sometimes you gotta laugh at it.
Yeah.
That is so. Also, too, they probably have like. Do they get inheritances? Maybe he like, you know what I mean? Maybe he wants
Honestly,
to be.
Great question. They must, right?
Do they get a trust? You don't trust from babies. Do they get the trust when the parents are alive or when they're passed?
Great question. I don't know.
Because it's like always confusing.
I'm sure
to
they
me.
must get a chunk as they are growing up, like into adulthood, right? You would think.
I guess because I was like, oh, that's a trust fund baby, but it's like,
Yeah.
do they have the money? Do they have access?
They must
to
have
it?
access to
Yeah,
it.
that means they have access to the trust.
Did you know someone that maybe we can't tell a story that was like waited till they were a trust fund baby, but they had to wait till they were like 60. They were like, oh, I'm waiting till my parents passed to get the money, and then they were like 70 when their parents passed.
Yeah, they're really.
So how did they not get the trust?
They got it when they were really old.
Oh, so they had to wait till their parents to pass.
There's different ways people set it up, but yeah, usually when they talk about trust fund kids, there are people that have access to the money, to the trust. Some people have to wait till the parents pass away because, in this case, the parent didn't want to give them money anymore because they were not working, not doing anything. They're like, so basically, when the parent passes away, they get all this stuff.
That's so crazy. So then you just have someone just like waiting for you to like pass away, even not meanly, just logically. Just
They just don't want to work. They're
that's
like,
crazy. It's crazy. Well, I got one. What's our hot one?
Tana and the halter top.
Oh.
That's all I got. What do you got?
My week of just Tana and all the hot.
I know, literally.
That's it. Me too. I love that that's the hottest topic for you this week. To be honest, like, it's just whatever.
Oh, I think it's so fierce. I think it's so fierce.
I saw, right, same. I think the one we posted today of Not Loveline was her, before she posted herself in the halter top, was her just being like, this was in my drafts, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. And then I saw the next day it was like that.
She slept on it. She slept on it. It was like, actually, well, yeah.
2 nights she slept on it. Because she's like, this was yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I drafted it and I was so happy I did. Because, you know, I don't want to be messy. I was like, love that. Great. And then the next day.
Sometimes you sleep on it and you're like, actually, yes.
Actually, this is okay.
I do feel, I want to do this. I do want to stir the pot. Yeah, I've been there too. I slept on it and chose violence when I woke up.
So 3 days ago when we filmed that, well, I guess it was Sunday. We filmed today's Wednesday. Yeah, 3 days ago. She didn't have to my knowledge, the halter top. So I'm like, how did she get the halter top so quickly? Like, I feel like she would have told me, I found it.
Yes,
like this. Like,
she would not have been able to keep that.
No, she always tells me stuff.
I wonder
if
she had to ask a nurse in the valley for that halter top.
She DM'd somebody. Like, how did she know what it looked like? Do we know? How did she know what it looked like? How did she know it was the right one?
I saw photos of the halter top as I was first investigating. So TarasWrld must have posted at some point in the firestorm.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because everyone was commenting, girl, all this for this halter top. Like, it wasn't that iconic.
So it was the halter top.
I will give it to TarasWrld. It is a cute halter top, and I could see it for New Year's. I could.
Maybe if you're a bridesmaid in 2016. Like, what do you mean? That's chopped in Uncle AF. Like, that is crazy.
There was no cook in the kitchen.
Awful. Ugly.
Oh my god, that is so funny. You think it's that ugly?
It's awful, ill-fitting. It would look horrible on anyone. Tana's like a literal model with like the best body ever.
That is so funny.
It was just like, that's awful.
I'm dead.
Like,
did she say it's gonna end up in the trash after this?
Yeah, Tana, I think, was like, I don't want this.
And she did caption it. It wasn't even hard to find. So, like, how did she?
She is in her thrifting era. She will not. She does not purchase anything new. She does everything Depop. Every time I see her in something, Girls Next Level, whatever she's wearing on the podcast, Depop. She's a Depop queen.
Oh my god. Okay, work. Because, she commented on her own TikTok, I felt like this was a healthier exercise for me than going on a 45-minute tangent about how my opinion is not the same as the public's and why that sentiment proved my point entirely. Fierce statement. And then Brooke right underneath. I mean, now that I'm looking at it, it's a great top.
That's crazy. That's crazy. No one thinks this. No.
Well, Tara does.
No, no, awful.
Oh my god, that is just so fierce. I mean, God, that's the title. Fierce is fierce. That is so good. It's so good.
It was so good that she. Had I known what it looked like, I could have found it too. Like, it is easy to find. You know what I mean? I can find anything.
You would have reverse image searched that and found it and had it in time, 3 hours before the ball even dropped. Yup. You would have had that in a quickness.
You can get anything so fast. So I do love.
And if you couldn't find it, you would have had a seamstress really quick. You would have had Eddie
online.
Easily halter top, put a couple pearls on it, call a bow, call it a day.
Had I seen it earlier, I would have done it for today. I would have had it for today. And if I had my boob reduction. Yeah, in pink. Maybe I will. If it wasn't ugly, I would, for sure.
I live.
But is it Tara or Tara's?
I think it's TarasWrld.
TarasWrld.
Yeah. You always go for Tara every time there's a Tara.
I do know a Tara.
Oh, okay.
Who hates the word Tara, but then when I saw Tara Yummy the other day, I was like, I kept calling her Tara because... Anyways. Very confusing. Then she said she did find one, but it was only an extra large.
Oh.
Did you see that?
No.
And then you did. This is the whole drama of it all. Then, because it was subtle shade at Tana is what people thought. They were like, she goes, yeah, I found it, but I mean, it was only an XL. So kind of insinuating that hers was an XL. So Tana responded.
I'm dead.
And was like, this is a medium and it was big.
It does. It's kind of swallowing Tana up in this.
And it's a medium. And I was just like, so then everybody was just once again being like, to TarasWrld, what? Like, what are you?
Sometimes you just got to wave the white flag. And again, say fierce is fierce.
You ate me up.
Weirdly, Daniel Prada with Connor Franza when Daniel's just like, you know what, Connor, you ate with that. You got to just be like, you know what, yup.
Of course.
You cooked and ate.
You cooked and ate. Well, that's a good one. And rightfully so.
And left no crumbs.
Because it was funny. It was good. It was like a cute ending to all this drama. It was wonderful. Yeah. And then in the comments, Tana's literally like, because Tara commented and then she's like, you can have it for real. Like, why, have the halter. and I want to see her have it. It's a mess, but I do love Haltergate. I love Haltergate was the beginning of this year because it was just so unserious.
Yes, and everyone, besides TarasWrld, everyone was on the same side. Everyone in the world minus one was, agreed.
I need TarasWrld to come clean. I want her to do a full sit-down interview with me, 2020 Barbara Walter style, and be like, girl, where's the lie detector guy? Get the lie detector test in here. We know him. We can get him in here. I need to know, because there's just, I think she was behind it all, in my opinion. It has to be, because, also she's taking it, too lightly. You know what I mean? It has to be. It had to be all made up. Which, by the way, genius. If it was, that was great.
Yeah, if made up, she's the smartest woman in the world, because, this really captured the zeitgeist.
Yes.
It was in a wonderful way. In
the realm. Because even in her response to Tana, she was like, I'm still mad at her. But you could tell it was, in jest. So I'm like, I feel like she's just, the whole thing was a troll.
Yeah.
And I hope so for her sake. And I think it was. Otherwise, she's the worst person ever. But I think it was a troll. And I think she was just being cutesy. And in that case, I can respect. I respect it. Fierce is fierce. That's Oscar's merch.
That's the theme of today.
Well, you guys, let us know what you think on Haltergate. We love you so much. I hope you have the best weekend ever. Send love, not hate, to everybody, because the world needs more love, sweet love. I love you guys. Check out Harry Styles' new single, out now. Oh, and check out tickets for Netflix. It's a joke comedy festival.
And check out iHeart Awards. Make sure you cast your votes.
All of that.
Vote or die.
Vote or die.
Yeah.
Love that. Vote or die. We bring those shirts back, but didn't P. Diddy start all that? That's a whole other thing.
I thought it was Paris Hilton.
I think P. Diddy in Paris.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, let's just attribute it to Paris.
Yeah. Paris always. Paris forever. Paris for president. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.